Round 2, gotta go Zoom.
It is an exceptionally good look, Noah.
Show starts in 2 minutes. Your attention, please. All new hotshot electric in-car heaters.
This is my second Zoom of the day, and that's how we live.
I just have traditional Zoomy juice.
Now I can hear you.
Hey, hello.
And replace on speaker post. Warning, high voltage. For your own safety.
Time to get killed by Strud.
I have more faith than that.
Well, we're both gonna get killed by Strahd twice in this lifetime.
Oh, please. Y'all are gonna kick this nerd's ass.
As Noah menacingly brandishes his battle knife.
There's a lot of the right letters, but kind of flips the meaning.
Butter knife.
Butter knife, battle knife, same difference.
See, the trick to any food-themed vampire is to just do what you do with literally any single combat target. Surround him and beat the shit out of him. This isn't complicated. Like,
Yeah, stun locks.
vampires in 5e, more like damage cushions.
Oh.
I'm spending a lot of time in 3.5 books for other games recently, and I'm just like, oh, that's right, they used to be scary. Like, truly, honestly terrifying. I hit you 3 times. 3 negative levels. Enjoy that. Wait, no save. Eat it. Oh, okay.
Puzz.
Oh. Vampire monks, the scariest 2 words that never belong next to each other ever.
I mean, I did take holy water, so I'm hoping I could use it at some point.
That'd be good.
Vampire monks, you say?
Yeah, in 3.5, every hit is a negative level. So, you know, a 20th level vampire monk is 20 levels, you're done.
Yep.
Okay, we are live again.
And we are live again. Dear Lord.
No, dear
Oh,
God,
wait.
they were already here.
Dear God, right. Sorry, they were already here. So, we return to Castle Flavorloft. Rolling a D2 in the chat for some reason. And here we are. We're in our final stretch starting at 2 p.m. today. We dove into the world of Flavorloft with the evil Baron Strahd Fieri, who had kidnapped all of you adventurous chefs, stuffed you in his Triple D dungeon from which you broke out. Sear Robin and Peaches, you weren't necessarily here for this, but our heroes positively flambéed Emerald Lagasse, dark chef of the underworld, destroying his corpse and turning him into ashes as he screamed. From there, you were able to defeat the great ghostly bake-off, even though you did lose Milo Cakecobble and Christopher Caveman to the ghosts in your scuffle. Now that you've traversed through the giant's kitchen, you feel as though you are entering the final leg of your adventure here tonight. So,
Remember me.
You can almost still hear his tiny voice.
very true. So, as it feels like your story is moving towards its conclusion, you find this estimate supported by the appearance of a set of lavishly decorated double doors. Bone inlays glimmer in the torchlight, while iron scrollwork spills across the wood like ink on paper. You don't even flinch as the doors swing open to reveal a beautiful dining room.
Ooh.
Let's hop there. The room is filled with lavishly set tables. Your attention is brought quickly to a raised platform at the back of the room where Strahd Fieri himself sits leisurely, glass of wine in hand, grin on his face as he looks down at your party. You think he might be about to say, "What is a man?" But instead, he ruins it by saying, "Dynamite! I was waiting to see if any chefs would make it through my challenges to get to the dining room, and here you all are. This is a bomb.com, folks. Now, I know you're looking to escape my evil castle, and you've defeated a bunch of minions, goons, and other funky dudes to get here, but I'm not really about to let you escape with all the fun. To get outside these walls, you're gonna have to make sure I'm deader than a doornail. But hey, we can't have you guys rush into the main course so quick like that. We've got an appetizer set up for you already, so dig in. And I'm gonna need literally everybody to roll initiative.
I think we kill him.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
A crime against good taste.
Actually, it looks like I can just delete Johnny.
Oh.
And I can change Nikki's to a 17, Rosie to a 12, Noah to a 14, and we are waiting on Sweet Tooth.
I rolled already.
You rolled already? Oh, 9. I keep forgetting that we've got your token doesn't match your chat icon, so 9. Perfect. Wait, why is that an 8? That should be a 9. And then we're gonna get we're gonna let all of you just go ahead. You can lay into him. What do you do? Kelly, you're up first.
Okay. Oops, sorry, I did have to reload. Roll 20.
It's all good.
Yes. It's taking longer than usual. Give me just a moment.
So right as you guys prepare for the battle, Chef Strahd Fieri is just lounging in his seat, laughing obnoxiously. It's not even like an evil laugh. It's just like, and you're like, bruh, my dude? What the fuck?
Well, Johnny's opinion is that a
Alright.
mind is a terrible thing, so he's running in.
Yeah, mind is a terrible thing, Johnny.
And unfortunately from here, I guess he could. No, I'm gonna hang back here. Might actually get to about here and just kind of hang back by this table for a second and survey the situation.
Perfect. Next is Foxxy. What are you doing?
Oh boy. Oh, this guy. This guy. What's he said he's sitting in his chair?
Yeah, he's just sitting back like, what is a man? A miserable pile of hot dogs.
Loaded hot dogs.
Eh.
What is it made out of? Do I know? Can I
His
tell? what it's
chair?
made- Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Let me just bring that back to the core part.
Don't scold me, Eileen.
That's not great.
Yeah, you have no idea. He might just be floating. Is there even a chair there? You're not sure.
I like chairs. I'm going to let's see. I think from here I should be able to do that, right? Just measuring really quick.
Yeah, he's 75 feet away, floating in the air. No chairs in sight.
Okay. No chairs to be seen.
None. There's not even a chair in
Yeah.
this room. You look around, where's all the chairs? Who's
Yeah.
here?
Where are all the chairs?
You don't know. They're not on the map.
He is a
are
terrible restaurateur.
Are chairs real? And after she has her very brief existential crisis, she'll cast Firebolt.
Okay.
So let me just go ahead and do that.
Okay. The
Whoops.
firebolt strikes a creature.
Oh.
Make a ranged
Oh.
spell attack, please.
Yeah, sorry, I clicked the wrong one.
No worries.
Do. Firebolt.
Okay, your firebolt hits Strahd Fieri, but it just kind of ripples off of him. His clothes don't even seem to ruffle with the fire and flame as they pass him. And he just keeps laughing obnoxiously. Maybe he bobs a little bit in the air. But is that your turn?
Let's see. Unless I can do a bonus action for Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, you totally can.
Okay. Who's after me again? Let's see. The
Sear Robin, Peaches,
Sear Robin.
and then Sweet Tooth.
All right. Sear Robin. Get him.
Go ahead, man.
This is what you're here for, right?
Indeed.
So you have a point of Bardic Inspiration.
And as the
Excellent.
Bardic Inspiration transfers to you, Noah, Sear Robin's mechanical heart begins to pound. He is here for justice!
Just like
And if,
da 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 da
all right, well, first let's see what weapon we're at. Sorry.
No problem.
It goes down again. I was on spatula, and down from spatula is. Sorry, I had to reload. D20. Down from spatula, one step is battle spatula. Battle whisk. Okay.
Perfect. You take your battle whisk in hand, and
All right, he's across the room. I'm.
yeah, Foxxy, are you just sitting there like da 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 as he goes forward? Perfect.
Yeah, like whatever the Flavor Loft equivalent of like Castlevania boss music would be, just.
Well, that's a good point. I've
Yeah.
been forgetting to put music on for y'all.
There you go.
All right.
Air guitar with my great sword.
Oh wait, it's my turn.
Sir Robin, Sir Robin, Sir Robin, hooray! This one, Sir Robin, he won't run away. This is fantasy metal.
Okay. I am going to move forward,
Perfect.
and then I am going to ready an action to hold my battle whisk at the ready, so that should he come in range, I shall slap him. So I will ready my action for that.
Perfect.
Slap up that dude.
You guys do that.
Gonna slap guy Fieri.
And I shout, Frieri, it will end here, one way or another.
All right. So you do that. Not brave, Sear Robin. Peaches, it's your turn.
On Peaches' turn, she's going to move her full movement of 30 feet up here.
Solid.
Let's see. Measure out 30 feet. I think I got it. Yeah. And then she's gonna say, well, I'll serve you up some real good grub. And she's gonna cast Callie's Wildfire over at Mr. Strahd Fieri, about 10 feet away from him.
Okay. So then go ahead and do that. Then we will resolve your donation. Then we will resolve the problem with initiative. Okay. Dexterity save DC 15. Strahd is going to. Let me see. Gotta pull up all of my stuff. Thought I had evil Stratieri up, but I didn't. Okay, so right now, the flame bounces pretty much right off of him, unruffled, just like it did when Foxxy hit out with a firebolt. And then it goes to Sweet Tooth's turn. Or sorry, then we go to your donation. So what did your flaming familiar turn into?
I don't know, Mr. Nick. What would you like Callie to turn into?
Oh my god.
I haven't seen anything in the chat yet.
Okay, there was a thing in the notes, but I will just read it aloud since you asked. I had it as, let's get a horrifying amalgam of all previous choices, plus some tentacles from the seafood surprise.
Oh,
So it's seafood surprise today.
I hate that. It's terrible.
Back to
So-
the claw.
Claws burst out. Grit pour down. Thus, this horrible beast full of gravy, grit, claws, and tentacles floats next to you, and you're
And
just
hair.
oh yeah, and hair. It's got,
Mustache
like,
hair.
good hair
Mustache hair, very specifically.
coming out of its lips, and you're like, this is by far the
Ew.
most disgusting that thing that you've ever seen them turn into. So that's the
Ooh.
thing. So, with that, we're just gonna do Sweet Tooth's turn, and then we'll resolve initiative. Sweet Tooth, go ahead.
Yeah. I am going to look for something real quick. Yeah, he's close enough. I'm going to pull out another gummy hand, sling it at Strahd Fury, and cast Chill Touch.
Okay. Is that a save, or is that a
The attack roll.
attack roll? Perfect. Okay, so it does hit, and you do damage, but it doesn't seem like as much damage as you would hope. And Strahd just like laughs at all this. He's like, oh man, this is great. You guys really know how to party, but I've got a better idea than just sitting in the dining room and waiting for y'all to tucker yourselves out. He raises his hand, and a familiar red light streaks out towards your group, and in a moment, everything goes dark. And
Ah, shit, we died again.
Oh,
and
dang
you
it.
died, right? The Dark Souls you died screen comes up. It's all that good stuff. And
Wasted.
And that's the third time I died.
you find yourselves standing in what looks to be an enormous warehouse space. Several chest-high tabletops and boxes are scattered around the room, but you don't see any other defining features. The edges of the space fade out into darkness beyond your sight range. Strahd Fieri's voice booms overhead. They were brought to Flavortown to prove they had the skills to serve me, Lord Strahd Fieri, but all it takes is one wrong move for their plans to fall apart. Let's see how they handle a flood of my funkalicious minions coming in to wreck their day. It's siege time here in Flavortown, so let's get rockin' and rollin'. Welcome to Guy's Grocery Games. Our chefs have 30 seconds on the clock to prepare for the onslaught. Let's see if they last. Ready, set, go! A buzzer above you goes off, and you guys have 30 seconds to prepare, and we will do this in initiative, repairing initiative as we do it. So let's get this initiative off the board, and then get a new initiative up and running. Why? Okay, that's been cleared. Can you guys hear that horrible music?
Yes.
Yep.
Perfect. Exactly what I want.
See, Robin seethes.
Good,
He
perfect.
feels the great soul of the fallen Archmage Bourdain demanding death.
Alright.
Yes, you're correct. And this music is playing in game right now. You are all standing there with this peppy music playing, and there's blood on the floor. You're looking around, and there's just a couple of tables. Let's get Peach's initiative in there. And while we do that, we've got another donation. Peaches, why don't you tell us what your horrible beast of a familiar turns into? Oh, you got two very conflicting donations.
I've got many, actually, that's coming up. In this flash of a moment, Callie was the same gross, monstrous blob, but this time with the addition of venison and gross antlers, and then saved by my dear Emma, turns into some kind of peppermint concoction, maybe peppermint brownie.
Perfect. You guys see for one flashing second this monstrosity grow behind Peaches, and you're all like, oh no, oh no, oh god, it's Milo all over again. It's that eldritch kid again. And then it, whoop, sloops down into a peppermint brownie shape, and you are all very thankful. And for this, any damage that Callie does will do cold damage.
Ooh.
Very refreshing.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Let me give you... I'm just going to give you this emoji as Callie, because I have been DMing for a while and I'm tired.
Oh.
So you get an uwu face.
That's
Whoa!
Oh, no.
Perfect.
Me.
So you
Aw.
guys have 30 seconds to set yourselves up. As you look around this area, you see that there are 4 chest-high tabletops set in the corners of your little space. It looks like they would serve very well as barriers, and there are also a couple of boxes set up that you might be able to move around. So I'm going to let you guys decide what you want to do to set up your space before this begins.
Well, first off, I'm going to start prestoing this blood off the floor. That's just going to be a safety hazard. Someone could slip on that.
As you do so, you realize that it's not real blood. It's just someone's painted it for dramatic effect.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you reach down to presto it, and you're like, wait a second.
All right.
I will shout to the party, stay close to me. My powers work if you're nearby. Channel the big ones towards me. I'm beefy, or, well, not actually made of beef. I'm made of metal. You are all made of beef. Well, you're made of meat. It's confusing.
Made
And I'm
of
just-
meat.
And I'm going to keep hitting my hand and hoping some force out there sets my whisk to something much bigger.
Amazing. As you guys look around, you realize that the boxes are movable if you want to shift them
Ooh.
around the map to give you a better landing place. They should
they
be
move?
able
Oh,
to
they
be
do move.
controlled. They do. They should be able to be
Oh, wow,
controlled
okay.
by all players.
Oh, quick. Sir
Oh.
Robin, help me out with this big one over here. This
Okay,
pile.
where are we putting it?
Let's see. Let's put down one of these big openings here.
All right, you guys
Like
got
the
another
fun.
minute to decide. At 9:23, the waves begin.
Oh boy,
How
oh
tall are the
boy.
counters?
The counters are about chest height. You feel like some things would have a lot of trouble climbing over them to get to you.
Cool. I'm gonna go on top of the counter. I know it ain't ladylike, but it's okay.
Excuse me.
Hmm.
Wild
I'm
magic
gonna
surges
craft
happen.
a flower for decor.
Yeah. All right. So as soon as you guys finish pushing, a buzzer dings overhead, and Guy comes back on. All right, it's time. Here come my little minions. Aren't they adorable? And we're gonna roll some D4s so I know which direction everybody's coming in. And then we're gonna begin. So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna get 1. We're gonna get 2 4s. And then we're gonna get a 3. So you guys see them coming in pretty easily. And Drew, would you mind adding 1 monster to the initiative so that I can tell where they're going? Perfect. And we're gonna get a quick initiative roll for them. Oh. And that's gonna be...
Oh.
Everything okay?
Yeah, I got a donation.
Ooh.
Sorry.
It's gonna be a 17, Drew. Perfect. All right, Noah got a donation. Noah, when you let us know what's going on?
Yes. So thank you to Booker. My weapon ticks up 1. I am back to spatula.
Perfect. Very kind of you, Booker, especially because this is gonna just keep happening. All right, Sweet Tooth, it is your turn.
All right. I kind of look over my shoulder where Spanky is perched. I reach into my pouch. I pull out a red wrapped taffy, kind of like one of those like fruit Tootsie Rolls. I say to him, "Oh, now look. I know I'm not supposed to give you these, but desperate times." I unwrap the candy. I hand it to Spanky. He gobbles it down, and I cast Dragon's Breath on Spanky.
Yes! It's here! All right, you do this. Spanky has Dragon's Breath, and I'm going to give you a token for Spanky, and I'm just going to give you this guy. So that everybody can see.
Oh God.
You know, like you do.
Aw.
I have that guy from last year. I love him.
Heartless and bastard.
What is the rest of your turn?
I'm going to, nope, not that one. Gonna move kinda over here. Maybe I go over here. Kind of in the middle-ish. And yeah, I'll hold there.
All right, perfect. So you hold there, and we're passing to Peaches. Peaches, what are you doing?
Peaches is going to go, "Oh no, you don't!" And she's gonna cast Entangle around here. And it
Okay,
should be in range of him, I think.
can you draw me a square of Entangle that you're going to cast?
I think so. Let's find out. Let me double check how wide it can be. 20-foot square. Okay. So we're gonna be about there. All right. I don't think I've ever drawn on here. I think that's
Like
about.
this?
Yeah, perfect.
Cool, all right. So, Entangle. All right, so we have that there. That's a good way to block off a bit of the entrance over this way. Very smart. All right, is that your turn?
Yeah. Right after my turn goes Callie, and Callie's gonna take the dodge action in case she's in trouble.
Perfect. All right, Foxy, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna creep up around. I'm kind of like around the corner of this this table, right? And just kind of peek out. And I want to cast I'll link it really quickly. A minor illusion. Somewhere like here.
Okay.
To start distracting whatever may come from that direction. Basically an image of myself.
Okay.
Um,
2 electric boogaloo. Got it.
okay, and I'm going to take, let's see, I'll do a little drawing here.
All right. And just as a note, on the top of Sear Robin's turn, we're going to address both of his recent donations.
So we already had Foxxy 2 Electric Boogaloo, so this would have to be Foxxy 3 Revengeance.
That's true. And I can also put Foxxy 2 right there. Hang on. What am I doing? Foxxy 2 is right here.
Oh, okay. All right. Here, 1 second. I'll, because I can just, oh no.
You're going to have to hover over and then click clear drawings.
Yeah. Where's clear drawings? Sorry.
So you're going to hover over the draw shape tool.
Okay.
And then the last thing on the list is going to be clear drawings.
It doesn't say that. Just the last one is text.
Oh, hang on. Let me do that. And then there we go.
Oh, sorry.
No worries. How did we get another Wait, what? Stuff's just happening today, guys.
So many Foxy.
It's the Baron.
All right, that's there. Cool. Yeah, it's the Baron reaching through my computer and strangling me like I deserve. So, Foxy 2 Electric Boogaloo, the Revengeance, is standing there. Perfect. And with that, we're going to move on to the minions' turns because it is them. Let's see. So they have a movement of... Oh, there we go. Perfect. So this one, I got to roll for stupidity because he's literally an eggplant. Okay. We're going to do a d20 minus 4. So it's still a 14. So he is going to make his way around this. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then he's going to dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, just to get base to base with Sir Robin. Because he might have rolled well on that one thing, but you know, stupid is as stupid does. And we're going to roll 2 intelligence checks for these idiots. Oh my god! And they're just going to run immediately past Blue Foxy. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And this one's going to also, I can't believe I rolled 2 nat 20s, is going to go 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And you're just all of a sudden have these tomato people just up on you.
Oh, hey, friends.
And the last one doesn't need to roll an intelligence check because there are just boxes in his way. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, looks around a bit, 25, 30. And now we're going to roll a D6. Oh, Lord, you guys are unlucky. All right, so we're going to get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're going to roll 64s, and we're going to keep going. So we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and you see them all on the periphery. It's happening. And so next, we've got Sir Robin.
Okay. So first and foremost, I have already resolved Booker's Improve My Weapon. Is Deer God's random effect still in effect?
I'm sorry, what was that?
So is we were rolling random for Deer God. Is that still in effect?
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, one moment. Okay, so it actually improves again, which means I'm now back to Battle Knight. Battle Knight. Which I don't actually need to hold because it's my turn, but I'm going to do so anyway. And then also, I am now preheated. So everyone within 30 feet of me, including myself, you on your first attack each turn, you do an extra d4 of fire damage. Also, you may cook any meat perfectly seared with one hit within 30 feet of me. As such, I am going to move. I'm going to move over just a little bit.
What, to get Johnny in your...
Too much. I just need to see where I'm at. Yeah, so I'm going to move here. There we go. So I think that puts a bunch of people in my range. Just double checking. That puts everyone other than Peaches in my range.
Oh, the food gremlin is going to make an attack of opportunity against you as you go, but you can continue your turn.
And then I am going to shout to everyone, bring them close to me, and I can force them to attack me. They don't seem particularly bright. I'm the boss now.
You're the boss now.
And then I am going to ready and attack.
Okay. As you left its range, the food gremlin reaches out to you with its horrible, sticky eggplant fingers, and it rolled a natural 20. Okay. So it is going to do 8 damage. 8 acid damage, specifically.
Ow.
As it smacks at you with its horrible, sticky fingers. There's this significant, like, sound as it smacks you.
Don't like that.
All right, is that your turn?
It's my turn, yeah.
Perfect. Johnny Bock.
All right. Let's see. Gonna hop down 5, 10, 15, 20, and I'm gonna go ahead and whack this guy with my club.
Perfect. Give me an attack, please.
You got it. It's gonna be 24 to hit.
Okay. Doing 8 damage on this, you pretty much splatter it flat. There ain't nothing left of that boy.
Nice. All right. And, let's see. Could I, since I hit that guy and took the attack action, can I go ahead and make a flurry of blows against the other guy?
Yes, you can.
Cool. We're going to go ahead and do that. So 2 more with the club. Another 24 for 7 damage.
He's living, but barely.
And 18.
Oh, you kill him! This boy looks up at you, and his eyes are so sad just before you land the blow, and you think to yourself as you smush him flat, that ain't right.
That ain't right.
Just ain't right.
Just ain't right.
Was that
And,
Oh, that was a tomato?
tomatoes are arguably a fruit, so does it turn plastic?
I'm going to ask for chat to tell us if tomatoes are a fruit. The first person to respond might change what just happened there.
Correction. The effect from the grog states that any fruit that Johnny touches turns to glass. He did not touch the tomato. He just hit it with a really big bat.
That's true, but any piece of that tomato which flies up and hits you in the face, is it glass or ain't it? Oh no!
It is.
Oh no, Pepper
oh,
Knight
no.
Gaming! Johnny, you bust that tomato and it's like you are busting a glass bottle, but you've done that before. It's fine. You don't even flinch.
That's fine.
Everybody else is just like, what?
Oh gosh.
Daniel. All right. So, Johnny, is that your turn? Yeah? Solid. All right. Sweet Tooth, you are standing in the center of this madness. One monkey by your side. What do you do?
Alright, I'm gonna direct a ray of frost at the eggplant over here.
Solid. Do it. Okay. It just freezes solid. You've seen, yeah, I mean, you put eggplant in the freezer, it freezes solid. I mean, it's not great after you defrost it, but it's edible, sadly. I'm sure this thing will be edible once it's defrosted, but right now it dies.
Cool. Can I pick up the frozen eggplant?
I mean, if you go over there and pick up the frozen eggplant, you can put in your inventory frozen eggplant.
Cool, I'll do that.
It's yours.
I'll pick up.
I mean, okay, but sure. But why would you want to? Okay.
Why not?
That's a good point. You now have frozen eggplant in your inventory. It will slowly melt over the next 12 hours, potentially coming back to life. You're not sure. All right. Peaches, it is your turn, unless there's anything else that Andrew wishes to do.
No, I think I'm good.
Perfect.
Wow, a lot of our companions got squished. Is this a danger right here?
No, that's
oh,
a
no,
monkey.
that's a companion. That's right. What about this guy down the corner?
No, that's just a marker for initiative. Here, let me put him somewhere else. There's here, up here, over here, over here, over here.
Oh, I see them in the corners. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. All right. I'm gonna cast. There's a lot of things changed. Yeah, that still works. I'm gonna cast a firebolt at my friend down here.
Okay, cast your firebolt.
You gonna let me cast firebolt? There we go.
No firebolt for you. Only danger. Oh God, you feel the same way that Johnny did when you light this thing on fire and it goes "Ah!" and then just disappears, turning into a fried. What did I make this thing as? Here, let's have another example of Ilea makes things only for only for evil. Pardon me. Why can I not select you, my friend? As my Roll20, okay? Oh, these might be on the wrong layer. Hang on, guys. I might need to reload. Pardon me. I can no longer interact with the map at all.
Ah.
Well, I need to interact with the map anyway, so I'm reloading. As that goes, you look around and you see just a ton of vegetables on the sidelines ready to come ruin your day. But Peaches, you just destroyed that thing.
Emma, you and I are on the same wavelength. This is the second time we've both donated to Kylie at the same time.
God bless you, Emma.
Horrible.
I love you, homegirl.
So what happens
she has 2 donations floating.
her turn ends? Perfect. You guys tell me what happens.
Well,
oh no.
The 2 descriptions are Callie's peppermint levels up, and then they said add 5 hit points to every attack, ? And mine was back to nightmare mode, please, except real big. Ilea should have a Sprite, because I sent one to you.
Oh Jesus, where did you send it to me?
On Facebook.
Okay.
I keep losing track because it looks like Nick's was at 640 and Emma's was 641.
It is. That's correct. They're the
So-
same.
What's going to happen here is underneath the peppermint brownie parts of Callie, slowly you begin to hear a bubbling, a slow rumbling sound as she expands and changes. And hang on, let me check Facebook so that I can get Nick's image.
There is a sprig of peppermint on it. I did include that because the previous thing was all previous donations.
Nick! I'm very impressed. Let me save image. Let me save this image as Callie. Wow.
Oh, Lord.
.jpg. And I will add that to. Jeez. Sorry, I just saw it now with a white background, and that's horrifying.
Nightmare.
Getting underneath.
Oh, God.
Ravioli, great horned god with claws, and peppermint, and mustache hairs.
Oh no.
No, thank you.
Callie rises behind you and is just an utter aberration.
Oh,
God.
Oh my goodness.
Cool. So we're gonna make Callie size large because I want that.
So
Allie's-
the chat could see. Could you make it big again?
Are you sure, Chet? Are you sure you want this?
Chat wants it.
Oh,
Oh, no.
God.
Ain't she pretty?
Oh, why?
Ain't
Gibbering
she
mouthers
sweet?
are bad enough as it is without claws and antlers.
This is a thing of nightmares.
Oh, why does it
Yeah.
have a mustache?
You are all
The mustache
slowly
hairs.
caressed by Callie's gibbering form, and as she clears out just a swath of other minions, and you hear Stradfieri over the loudspeaker go, "Now, I'm not a God-fearing man, but there's something wrong with that. There's something real wrong with that." And as she continues to grow, you are all unsettled because Callie is just growing larger and larger, and Strahd keeps going, "What? No, hang on, man. We can't have this. We can't keep dealing with this." And all of you are suddenly engulfed by the fleshy, horrible, squealing, flaming body of Callie. And then you hear Strahd go, "Huh? Christopher Caveman with the steel chair," and the illusion around you breaks, and you are all brought screaming and hollering back to the dining room, where
I'm telling y'all, that wasn't right.
Callie's
Dear Robin
form,
throws up in his mouth just a little bit, and he doesn't
There is
have
no
internal
God,
organs.
is there?
Callie's
but-
form is just utterly horrible. But this time it stays at a very small size, and we're just, oh wait, Callie is invisible on this map. So,
No,
You-
that's not okay. Make her visible, please. It's way better visible than invisible.
yeah, y'all know she's there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you a token that's a food monster, which is a horrible little beast. Put that on the token layer. So, Callie is still the gibbering mouther thing, but now looks like this.
Oh.
So
That's not
gonna...
better.
No, it's not, but it is more visible on the map, so we're gonna put Callie there.
You know, it might not be much better, but I would posit that I think that is better.
Yeah, it is.
Gritty, what happened to you, buddy?
Yeah. So I'm gonna take that gibbering mouther off of my screen so I can stop looking at it. And you all realize that Christopher Caveman and Milo Cobblepot are standing at the front of the God, what's going on? My brain is failing me. The dining room with Stradfieri knocked out of his chair, already bloodied. Stradfieri goes, "No! I will not be defeated this way!" and crashes out the window, disappearing into the night momentarily. Milo, Christopher Caveman, welcome back to the stream. We're going
Oh,
full
hi, guys.
balls
Hi.
out
We're
time.
back.
We return to you now.
Oh, you've got new friends.
Yes.
Also, who is that?
Also, what is that?
Oh, that's Kelly. She's harmless.
Cool.
Well, some people are
It
like,
slurps at you guys.
I
but, like,
slurp back.
Admittedly, not the worst thing I've seen today.
Are you sure? Are you
Yes.
sure, Caveman?
I don't know.
really quite sweet when you get the hour.
All right, so as
It's
you
still
guys,
better than that kitchen was.
yes, as you guys reunite, saved from the Guys Grocery Games illusion by Milo and Christopher Caveman, you all have a moment to breathe, and in that moment to breathe, there's a loud hiss from beneath you. You're really not sure, and then you're looking around and you've got a circle of 7 people, and then you look around again and there's a circle of 8 people standing next to you. You guys see the beloved face of a friend who you saw last in the very first dungeon. One moment, let me bring him in. It's loading. Of course, this one is the one that takes a while. Perfect.
Is it?
The ghost of Nick Roth. Nicholas Roth appears before you.
He really came to help us.
And he's like, yeah, listen, I told you that I'd help you defeat Stradfieri. I had to scour a huge part of the castle. I couldn't find the Sun Sword. I'm sorry. I thought I knew where it was. I couldn't find it, even though I know the module. But
You guys must have
listen.
rolled really poorly.
It's fine. He tosses Milo a pair of bottles. One seems to be a liter of familiar red liquid, while the other seems to glow with a bright white light. Thanks for giving me a hand. Good luck with the Baron and everything. I've got to go run an extra live stream in the morning, so I'm going to go get some sleep for once. I tried to run all night, and, you know, hot orc loving happened a couple years ago, and my heart couldn't take it anymore. So I'm going to go to bed. Have a great night. You'll do great. Bye, guys. And then he just logs off.
Rest in peace, Nick Roth.
You'll be remembered.
You will be remembered.
You helped us in our finest hour.
You did.
So what the fuck did he hand us?
I don't know who the hell that was.
That's a
but
good
that
question.
He handed you a Gatorade bottle and a glowing little flask. So somebody give me an Arcana check. Let's see if you guys know what's going on here.
Sure thing.
Oh.
You know what?
Sorry, I saw Drew's 481 and I almost lost my mind. Okay, so it takes you guys a little while to puzzle it out, and eventually, Milo, you just sniff one and sip the other.
Uh-oh.
So the red Gatorade bottle, the liter bottle, is a liter of greater healing. It's a rare, expensive form of health potion. It looks like each of you can take a single drink from this bottle and gain the benefits of a greater healing potion, 44 plus 4. It is not recommended to drink more than one portion a day unless you want to die.
It is very good that I let you explain that. Because if we failed our check, I was going to say Milo slams the Gatorade.
Body explodes from healing. Milo ascends to whatever realm.
Boy, what have I
motions are
told you
from.
about drinking things that you don't know what they are?
So what's the other one?
The other one is lost in my notes. Jesus. All right. It is you sniff it and then Foxxy, you actually pluck it out of his hand. You're like, no, you're not gonna stick your mouth in that. And you look at it and you realize, oh, and Peaches is able to look at it too. This is oil of silver. When rubbed into a weapon, the weapon becomes silvered for 10 minutes and is considered magical. The bottle seems to have enough for 5 weapons to be coated. If a spellcaster were to rub this oil on their hands, once per day they may regain 2 expended spell slots of any level.
Can I do that? I only have 2.
Rub it on me!
I just get to double
Go
up?
for
That
it.
sounds fantastic.
It's like that shimmer from the 90s.
Yeah.
It's just a Capri
and-
Sun
Body glitter.
like metal thing.
Yeah, there's enough for 5 weapons, or 4 weapons in 1 caster, or whatever, however you guys want to split that up. Do remember that Strahd Fieri seemed very resistant to your previous attacks.
Okay. So I know I have a
Although-
magic weapon already. Who doesn't have a magic weapon?
Johnny
I
does
don't.
not.
I don't.
1, 2, 3.
I don't do the hitties. I'm a faraway person.
Okay, so
so
we won't
I
worry
would
about
not.
you. So 1, 2, 3. Are you magic, Mr. Robot Man?
Well, I am magic, but I have many weapons and they constantly change, so maybe not using it on me is a great plan. Instead, may we
I
hope
was
the gods give us more power. I'm already preheated, but I could be refrigerated
Okay.
or perfectly seasoned.
I have adapted to this age, but I could adapt further.
Please, somebody get into the Jazz Age. Y'all need to see what the Jazz Age looks like.
Yeah.
Please.
I would love to get to the atomic age or the space age.
Yeah.
Unleash
I have-
this power.
I have plenty of room for more spices.
Okay, so Nikki, Kelly, and Josh, you guys get the magic weapon. I'm gonna give myself my spell slot power, and then who else? Here, you look nice, and I hand it to Peaches. It's like, do you do magic?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Rub this on your hands.
Peaches
I
is just
usually
like,
don't take strange liquids from men, but it's sparkly.
I'm 6.
he's like a foot tall.
But I bend down and pat his head. Thank you, strange boy.
Yes.
Thank you, strange
Wait.
boy.
Age has nothing to do with general manliness. I am only 4.
So is Bjorn still dead? I was never really clear on that.
Oh boy. Yeah, Bjorn is not dead, and you nursed him back to health, and you do have your laser raptor for this final encounter unless somebody donates and takes him away from you.
This is a good point.
Let's upgrade Josh. What
Perfect.
is it? $5?
It's $5 per age. Yes.
Yeah. But you can only do 1 per donation anyway.
Yeah.
So to do a quick roundup before we go into what I'm sure you guys realize is the final battle of Castle Flavorlaw. Let's do a 2-sentence roundup of everybody's donation gimmicks so that we can cause the most trouble possible in the final game. Let's just get it to how it was in the first 20 minutes of playing, where we literally couldn't leave the jail cell because there were just wild magic surges.
Oh, speaking of which, at some point, and it is your discretion because it's supposed to be instantaneous but has already been banked, there are 2 dings floating.
I was gonna say
So-
I expected that sentence to just end with ding.
Horrible. Okay, so we have 2 horrible easy bake oven wild magic.
I guess I should probably do this now.
BSs.
So as a summary,
Yes,
my
please go
gimmick
first.
is when I get a donation of any size, although it does get more dramatic the more I get, my Easy Bake Oven goes ding, and then something comes out. So far, we've had gelatinous cubes, ooze snakes that will hunt people down across the world, dust devils, a phone call from Strahd Fieri, the Great British Bake Off chefs as hosts emerged, as ghosts emerged from my thing, several demons. There's a little bit of everything in there.
Yes. And Rosie, why don't we get your donation gimmick next? Because you just got a donation.
I did. So I have Callie on flambe. Any donation of $3 or more will change Callie into anything you crave. So basically, any food you can think of, she'll turn into. We've gotten some gross and delightful concoctions going on this evening.
Mostly gross.
And just recently, someone named Bookie G, it's now gritty, but made of spaghetti.
Gritty now does bludgeoning damage. I mean,
These
sorry,
weak
Callie now does
arms are
bludgeoning
heavy.
damage.
Yay!
Where's Gritty? Hang on, I need a gritty token.
Oh, no.
More nightmares,
My
more
boy.
nightmares.
My son.
Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare.
Yeah.
That's
Gritty
all.
does not need a spaghetti filter.
All right, so while I get Gritty on the board, Booker, I love you. Like, damn.
Oh God, it is that. That is what I thought it was. Dear God.
Oh yeah, I just got a donation from Dear God myself.
Oh, Lord.
Oh God. Okay.
Okay, so next, as I upload Gritty to the mainframe, we're gonna get Christopher Caveman to give us his donation gimmick.
Yeah, Christopher Caveman's whole donation gimmick is time warp. Essentially, this man has been frozen for so long that his body is physically adapting to the world around him. So with any donation of $5 or more, you advance him up in technology by 1 age.
Oh.
He started out in the Stone Age and then systematically has moved up to the Bronze Age, to the Iron Age, and now he's at the Viking Age. Although with the 2 recent additions, he has skipped forward 2 ages.
All right, where are we now?
And is now at...
Before we advance too far, I'd like to make a proposal for you and the stream and Dear God. He's saying if I donate another $100, can you advance straight to Atomic? Or can I can separate it out into multiples if you want. So the reason we had it separate was so you could see all of them. So
Yeah.
if you here's my proposal. If you donate $100 at the start of his turn, he will advance to a new age for the duration of combat until he runs out.
Perfect.
Okay. That makes sense.
Are you going to be okay with changing those images, Nick? Okay. Then,
So does that-
dear God, bless.
Thank you, Dear God. You have let this caveman finally adapt to these terrifying times. Now, if he's
Start setting this
donating
up now.
$100, should we just go, like, take this all the way to the end?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Every turn in combat, you will change into a new era, and
Yeah.
Nick
It
will
will
have
be-
to keep up.
It's
It will
okay.
be kind of terrifying.
It'll be I have a whole round for the previous one to load, so like that's not that bad.
Perfect. All right, get ready to see literally all of the art that Andrew has drawn. And with that,
All of the
Andrew, give us a
beautiful
quick
art.
breakdown of what your donation gimmick is.
Okay, so my gimmick is I make magical candies that can mimic the effects of potions and or spells. Your donation can give these candies to party members of your choice, or for an additional surcharge, you can give them to NPCs or even enemy NPCs, as what happened to Mr. Emerald Lagapi at the beginning.
As he was flambéed while being given a greater restoration, so he healed and died simultaneously as his
It
flesh
was the
fell from
best
his
way to-
bones.
So it is
Yeah.
written, so shall it be. Dear
Perfect.
God has made it so.
Wait, so Nick, do you still have the dust that you got from that boss?
Oh yeah, I've got the emerald dust. Unless I used it for our interim fight. I don't. Are ghosts
no,
allergic
you-
to emerald dust?
No,
the only,
you
the only
do
appropriate
have
use
the
of emerald dust is to bam things.
Yeah.
Yes, precisely. Perfect. All right, Kelly, give us Johnny Box in 10
Sure.
sentences or less.
10 sentences or less. All right, Johnny Box gimmicks are for $1 or more, you allow Johnny to give random life advice. Could it be a dire warning? Could it be something really outside the box? Doesn't matter. Could be to one of his party members. Could be to an enemy. It's up to you, but you have to tell me what he says. For $5 or more, Johnny takes a swig from the grog of whimsy that he's got on his belt, and boy howdy have some of the effects from that been awful and strange. He does currently have a weird plant sitting on his shoulder that sings at him when he's happy, and he's currently just on fire all the time.
And literally is never allowed to go out.
Never allowed to go out. So, you know,
Gorilla.
if you want to see something weird happen like that, or see if it affects an enemy, go ahead and find out.
All right. And Nikki, can you give us your quick breakdown?
Yep. So for donations, $1 or more, vengeful spirits of one of the Baron's many victims will sprinkle spices on me magically to bestow some minor boon. So far, I've received salt, cayenne pepper, and garlic powder. 2 of which I've used. I have cayenne pepper left. There's still many fun spices left to summon from beyond. And then the second perk, Curse of Flavortown. When my donation page meets certain thresholds in dollar amounts, there's a I would immediately roll on the Wild Culinary Magic Surge table. So basically, if you donate enough, I may go into another sneezing fit, and crazy stuff will happen.
Like floating or turning blue or, whatever.
Yeah, for those just tuning in, here are some of the things that happened to me today. I've turned blue. I've been floating. I cast a fog cloud immediately on my party. I aged 4 years.
You summoned a Modron.
You turned even more blue.
I turned even more blue. I aged 4 years. I had to shout for a whole minute. For a minute, I was basically immortal. And then I sneezed out butterflies and rainbows and stuff. So yeah, I've had quite a day. Oh, and now I have advantage with skill checks using tools. So that'll be fun.
And Noah, why don't you bring us home for Sear Robin, as you have the most physical evidence of your torment upon you.
Yes. There's no torment here. This is all for a good cause. So Sear Robin, the pots and pan robot, can be improved by your donations to help the party to make his own life more difficult. Or you can just change his weapon either up or down. It'll change randomly every turn due to Dear God, but you can push it in the right direction. At the top is a 3d6 slapping spatula. At the bottom is a just one.
Is a one.
But it does loop back around. So when it gets to the top, you can go to the bottom. When it gets to the bottom, you can go back to the top. Additionally, I'm just losing all of my armor all at once.
Oh my God!
He's falling apart.
He's been through
Booker
so
just threw
much.
us.
Oh no!
Booker just threw us $5 more, and so I have now exactly right is active. So anyone, including myself, within 30 feet of me, does an extra 1d4 radiant damage on their first attack each round, and also any food you touch will be perfectly seasoned. And also, we actually owe some bonus spice facts. Anytime that I've received $5, I owe a bonus spice fact to whoever gave it. So Booker, bonus spice fact for you. White peppercorns is actually just black peppercorns with all the black stuff shaved off of it.
What?
Yes.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah, that's a thing for you.
Oh no.
Wait, what happened?
It completely changes the flavor. It's a good thing to know. Pink peppercorn is often pink peppercorns cause allergic reactions in people who are highly sensitive to pecans. Thing to know. Hibiscus flowers are often cross-grown with peanuts, so you have to be aware of that if you have a peanut allergy. Star anise is this really cool thing, and this is because I owe 4 spice facts. Star anise is this really cool thing. When it gets really cold, a whole lot of star anise together will basically create crystals that look like iridescent plastic all over them. But once it warms up, it goes away.
Huh. Okay.
That's
So
really
that
cool.
was
Taking-
wild. We've been
Them some
blasted
spicy
with facts, and
Taking
I
notes.
believe that Larry the table guy is going to join us and blast us out of our seats as we go towards
Uh-oh.
I
content.
believe we have a ding ding.
Wait, what does this mean?
I'm gonna
No,
mute
I
one
don't
second.
understand what this
Drew,
means.
go
I'm
for-
concerned.
Should I be
unmute yourself.
concerned?
Uh-oh.
Hey everyone, Larry the Table Guy here. Long time no see. We have a couple of donations queued up. So we'll start. Johnny, I saw that you had a donation in there. Was that a swig?
It was a drink times 2 because there were 2 donations put together of $5 supposedly, so $10 total. So drink
All
2 was the instruction.
2 drinks for you. Johnny, you take a swig. So, you all see as the back of Johnny's head begins to rumble and pop. Johnny, 2 eyes pop out the back of your head. You now have eyes on the back of your head. You can only use one of your pairs of eyes at a time.
Johnny's a
And Johnny, you take a drink, and that's weird. My grog, it doesn't taste alcoholic anymore, or it doesn't taste of alcohol anymore. And you realize that any water or anything that contains water that has been drunk by you is instantly purified.
Oh.
Oh no! I'm
Oh,
so
no.
sorry.
What's even the point?
Johnny just stares into the middle distance for a little bit.
Wait.
Now, does he stare in
Wait,
front or behind him?
which set of eyes? That is off in the middle?
Wait,
I think
is
he
it purified
flipped
into
between-
water or is it purified into alcohol?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Is it just like grain alcohol at this point?
Moonshine.
You decide.
Ooh.
I like to think that it's purified into residuum, just pure magic.
Oh, yes.
He's just drinking magic.
No. Oh
Trippy.
god. Yeah, I think he looks through the first his actual eyes, then one behind his head, and he goes, shit.
Drew, we have an additional ding.
All right, I will roll that ding, but I have your dings ready to go. Are we
Okay.
releasing them now?
You can do them whenever you want. It is your prerogative.
Okay. Well, the
Um,
first one's going to be a little weird. First, the oven pops open, and you cast Insect Plague.
Oh no.
So I do.
We're nowhere near here.
While
right?
Ilea
Yes,
looks
good.
up the text for that, I'm going to read the next one because she also has to get some tokens ready because it happened on the stream. Number 44 popped up. The oven erupts into a endless stream of annoying dogs. As many dogs
Yep.
as the DM can feasibly fill this room with.
Oh no!
So it's a ball pit, but with like pugs
Dog.
and hairless chihuahuas.
Oh
No, like, you know what annoying dogs means, right?
These dogs. The ones that hassle folks.
And
I don't understand.
It's a running gag, partially from Undertale, and partially from the fact that every year the annoying dog has come up and has the status effect hassle.
Okay, so the insect plague happens, then the dogs show up, and then the oven pops open one last time and casts Evard's black tentacles. Appropriate. Possibly
Okay.
my dogs.
Nightmare.
Okay. Hang on.
If you want to just
Okay.
hand wave it as if there's a giant ball of insects fighting a giant section of flailing tentacles that have cleared out a section of the dogs.
Hang on. No. We're gonna just dogs everywhere. Dogs here, dogs there. There's just dogs literally everywhere, and there's nothing you can do about it.
This is the
At
most
this
amazing
point-
day ever.
At this point, the dogs have overtaken the entirety of the dining room and are pouring out onto the balcony. Nick, if there is any way that you can play the
Oh,
annoying
boy.
dog song.
It's already playing.
Okay, perfect, wonderful. I'm so glad because I don't have a way to play it. For everybody watching stream, I'm so sorry. These dogs are going to be everywhere. Everybody's going to be hassled at all times. Therefore, we're not going to make any rolls because it's just happening. It's just happening all the time. Whenever you're fighting, whenever you're moving, whenever you're thinking, pissing, peeing, just drinking, breathing, they're just dogs.
Oh my god.
They're everywhere.
I just realized that donation came from the streamer who rated us, Krusty Doggo.
Oh my god, Krusty Doggo,
Crusty Doggo.
truly a king. All
All
right.
right, and
Someone should clip this so we could send it to them later.
I have one last
absolutely.
thing. As Ilea figures out what to do with the insects and the tentacles.
Yeah, they're just everywhere. So just give me a couple
It's
minutes,
just
guys.
utter chaos. Also,
So-
I appreciate that in the original spirit of the spell, you're doing the thing where you keep trying to move a dog and finding other dogs under it.
Sam, your legacy lives on. All right. So, as one last bit, Ilea and I had a donation gimmick over the course of this game where during any donation to our page, the donator would vote boon or bane to help or hurt the party. But little did you know, I've been tallying these votes for the final encounter.
Yep.
And the final vote is 6 boon to 4 bane, meaning everybody gets a roll on the boon table.
Yay!
And which I've already done. So, here's how we'll do this.
Second Shocktopus. Come on. Come on.
You all reach the top, and you have a moment where you think to yourselves, like, this is it. This is the final battle. We're here. We're going to defeat Strahd. We're going to defeat Strahd Fieri once and for all, and save our, look, this one's for you, Chef Ramsay. And you remember your friend, Chef Ramsay, who originally helped you out of the cell. You think on him, and you feel invigorated, and power is awakened within each of you. Johnny, first, the dear god smiles down upon you. Healing potions and healing spells applied to you have their effects doubled. Sweet Tooth, your blood becomes oversaturated with sugar, protecting you from other bodily poisons. All poison damage you take now heals you the same amount instead.
Ooh.
Foxy, your spirit ally, Aragorn, grants you the skills of a true ranger. You learn the cantrip Produce Flame and the spell Hunter's Mark. They are always prepared for you. Christopher, you've prepared yourself to fight werewolves. Wait, but Strahd Fieri's a vampire. Whatever. Your weapons are now silvered and considered magical. All hair on your body also becomes silvered, and you can sell it for 15 silver pieces per foot. Milo, your spirit ally, Aragorn, grants you the skills of a true ranger. You learn the cantrip Produce Flame and the spell Hunter's Mark. They are always prepared for you.
Hunter's
It was the same
Mark
roll.
is actually great for me.
I mean,
Peaches.
silver. Yeah, that'll be good.
Peaches, the oncoming encounter gets your blood boiling and puts a spring in your step. You have advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Noise.
And finally, Sear Robin. Your story will go down in myth and legend. Truly, Sear Robin is a knight to remember. You gain 1 instance of legendary resistance.
Ooh.
Wow.
Meaning, if you fail a saving throw, you may spend your resistance to choose to succeed.
Be like, nah.
No.
As you all gaze upon the chaos ensuing in this room.
This room is just flooded with dogs that are fighting tentacles,
That are fighting bugs.
that are fighting bugs. I'm not even gonna put the bugs on the map because that's just too much going on. But I want you all to know. Yeah. I want you all to know that the tentacles and the dogs are now all on the map layer. You are hassled, you are slapped by tentacles, and you are looking around, and Strahd Fieri bursts in through the wall, and just, you are utterly shocked because Strahd Fieri seems to have put on and transformed into his final form, Mecha Strahd Fieri, and he busts in. He busts in through the wall.
Gordon Ramsay, no!
No! Busts in through the wall, and he goes, "What the fuck is happening?"
Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?
If somebody wants to take a screenshot of this and send it to me later, I'd really appreciate it because I think ultimately this image proves that all of my skills are bent towards evil, and I will accomplish nothing but evil in my lifetime. So, Strahd Fieri busts through the wall. Hang on, is he large or is he gigantic? Is he huge?
Well, he was colossal a second ago.
This big? 3x3? 4x4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, he's 4x4 there.
There we go. He stands on the remains of his table and looks at his ruined dining room and he says, "What?" And we're gonna roll initiative because Mecha Strahd Fieri is here in our time of need. And it's 10:20, and you have to kill him to go home.
Foxxy just shouts, "Yep, you see all this?
Huh?
We did this intentionally. This was all our fault."
We are prepared for you, Strahd.
Yeah.
Christopher looks at Strahd Fieri, who he has not seen once until now, and says, "Now you know how I feel."
All right, and we're just gonna go for it, guys.
You will pay for your
my God.
Parmigiana cries.
Yeah. We're in it.
Oh Lord.
I'm gonna clear out
Let's see.
initiative. Clear.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
And you're right. Welcome to the future, old man. And I'm gonna have everybody reroll initiative, and I don't think I'm gonna keep this one on. I can't handle this music.
I love it.
Oh Lord.
You know what? Fuck it. This is what the final battle is.
It is
too.
an amazing plan, as the name of it is called.
Yes. All right. So, is everybody in for initiative? We're gonna add turn for Mr. Strahd Fieri. Mecha Strahd Fieri. Excuse me. Strahd Fieri is my father.
I rolled initiative, but I don't see myself on the table.
Hang on, I've lost
you.
you.
You probably didn't select your token.
Oh yeah, I rolled as myself. Hold on.
No worries. It's already there. Just let them put it in.
Have I lost your token in the mess of dogs?
No, it's right. It's right up, right next to Strahd.
Yeah,
right.
he's very separate from the rest of us.
I got it.
Yeah,
Strahd
I
actually
did
get a
not-
zero.
No,
I
Drew,
did
that's
not
fine.
realize
I'm
that,
doing something specific.
Can I retreat to be, next to everybody? Because I assume I would have done that when, we reunited.
Oh,
I
Yeah,
thought you
I
were
just put a
intentionally
little
being an
aura
edgy
around
loner.
you.
No,
Yes.
no, Christopher may be edgy, but his time with the ghosts and the boy has softened him.
Yes.
Softened like a meat being tenderized
Yes.
via repeated trauma.
Yes. The only true way to tenderize meat. I almost said traumatize.
I just realized we never addressed it. Once again, we crushed our goal. So we are currently well past our highest year to date. And we still have an entire other day of streams.
Thank you all so much.
Very cool.
Yes,
Really,
thank
guys,
you.
thank you.
Congrats.
This is amazing.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with any of this. So we're just gonna keep going. And I think, yeah, this is the one that I wanted. Here we go, guys. I gotta lower this volume, Jesus.
Now, are the dogs and tentacles difficult terrain?
Could you Ilea, could you bring that up and then pull
They are perfectly
your
seasoned.
master volume down?
Yes.
Okay. Because it's very quiet for us.
Okay.
Oh,
Hang
now
on,
it's
I
not.
No, good.
Is that better?
Yes, I can adjust it.
Okay.
Bookie. Did you
All right.
see what Bookie?
Booker, yes. Welcome to the future, old man.
No, the
All right.
GIF that he posted.
Is that from Homestuck or is it a
Yes, it
different
is.
Fieri thing? Okay.
Booker and Nick, you both like Homestuck a lot, and you should talk.
Unironically.
All right. So Strahd Fieri's initiative is. Hang on. Let me type in you.
Boy, shoulders
17. Why? Perfect. All right, so we are going to go in ascending order, or descending order, and as Strahd busts through with this funky soundtrack, Sweet Tooth, you realize that you must kill Mecha Strahd Fieri.
Well, this is happening, I suppose. I'm gonna grab another gummy hand, slingshot it towards him, and gonna cast Chill Touch.
All right, go ahead.
My spells. That's an 8.
That doesn't hit Strahd Fieri.
Well, I tried.
Yeah, you reach out and you're like, I got this! And it just like, it doesn't even reach him. Strahd Fieri laughs it off.
Wait, should have
as
been? Did Fieri's show get canceled? I always assumed it was just one of those things that kept going.
Oh no, it has kept going. It's
But
like
it's
on its
done.
like 16th season.
Okay, cool.
He eventually had to host a show where he had to find his own replacement.
Gotcha.
He eventually
They made him do that. He wasn't executive producer on that show.
He hosted a show where he literally revisited restaurants he had been to before to see if they still were good.
Well then, Enna Nomad, it might still be. Maybe in the future they air this as the final episode.
Honestly, horrifying. That's just I wouldn't know how to handle that. In fact, if I ever see Guy Fieri in real life, I think I'll hide my face in shame. Having photoshopped him on top as a vampire in a mech powered by the tortured soul of
Gordon
Ramsay. My roll 20 has just absolutely porked it now.
I think you may have created too many objects.
I think so, but I'm not a coward. And I will continue to not be a coward as it becomes Mecha Strahd Fieri's turn. Strahd stands above all of you, his immutable form and plastic and or metal muscles flex, and the soul of Gordon Ramsay screaming in his chest as he reaches out to pull out his real deal rocket launcher, which he is going to fire directly at
You know, I just noticed we're awfully close.
I was gonna say we're all in kind of one group.
Yeah. So he's gonna fire it directly at Johnny, right in the middle there.
Oh boy.
Well, here it comes.
All right.
Oh.
Oh, mama.
Hang on, we're going to do
Oh,
1d20
boy.
plus 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Johnny, does a 12 hit you? Because he got a natural fucking 1!
It does not.
Oh man, the rocket just shoots over you and blows another hole in the goddamn wall.
Kel, can you deflect that?
Hey man, that's your house. That's...
It's a ranged.
Oh,
It
jeez.
is a ranged weapon attack. Kelly, can you deflect that?
Technically,
I
deflect missiles
can,
happens
in
on
fact,
hit.
deflect that.
Oh my god,
okay.
throw it back at him!
I would like to deflect missiles, actually.
Wait,
And-
Oh, Lord.
Only when you are hit by a ranged weapon.
Ah,
attack.
never mind. You're right. I didn't get.
Okay, good.
Oh well.
And he is going to step forward, and because he missed, he's going to move. Let's see. What's your movement speed, my dude? Your movement speed is wow, only 30? Okay. 1 5, 10 15, 20 25 30
One dog.
Fuck off. All right, that dog dies.
Did Fury kill a dog?
He was
Oh
a
my
pupperino.
He
You see-
really is an evil.
You see Milo just go, you!
Wow.
Yeah,
What
Strahd Fieri
an
just takes the
asshole.
dog and he tosses it out the window, and you hear bark, 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 bark. As it like gets quieter and quieter.
But never silent.
Never silent. It's still there. You are all extremely annoyed by all of it. And 1 second. Okay, and Drew confirmed for me some things about Strahd Fieri's build. So he's going to aim up again, and let's see if he can hit. Foxxy, because she brought Gritty into his house.
Wait, Foxy?
No, Foxy didn't bring
Peaches
Gritty.
did
Peaches
that.
brought Gritty.
Peaches.
I wish I did.
Gritty like kind of rattles next to you, his noodles like slurping horribly.
Oh, I hate it.
I did forget about the spaghetti part.
Okay. Does a 13 hit you, Peaches?
Oh Lord, thank no.
Okay. He's not rolling great. Those 2 natural 20s earlier in a row just completely blew away my my luck. And they were wasted on intelligence checks for like tomato creatures. Unbelievable. All right. So, Mecha Strahd Fury goes, "Oh, this is not very delicious." And he goes and he fiddles with his rocket launcher in front of you, no less. It's gross. But his turn passes. Christopher Caveman, tell us, what era are you in now, and what weapon are you using as you attack?
Well,
So what comes after Viking?
well, the first thing that happens is the portal that brought Bjorn here reopens. He and I share a meaningful glance, but we know that his time, his place is not here, and he vanishes.
By the way,
Now,
oh God, what happened to him? Did you delete him?
You got it.
Oh
and
God,
now,
I was in the middle of making him huge.
and now Christopher Caveman has entered the Renaissance era, and his intelligence score is now 19. So as with the loss of Bjorn, he comes to realize that nothing in this life is permanent. Me feel no. I am sad. You will pay. God damn it. And so he still has the same weapon for now.
I'm gonna have an aneurysm. Okay. So what's your move? There's the dogs. Don't even worry. We're not thinking about the dogs. They're everywhere. It doesn't matter.
It's just they're just a part of the ground now.
They're
It's
just a
fine.
part of the frickin' terrain.
Everything is
10:30
difficult,
is
such
their
as the
terrain.
such is the nature.
Yeah, such is the nature of life.
So now that his intelligence has gone up, he knows to stay with the group. So he's going to he's going to rage and chuck two javelins at this man.
Okay.
Robot thing.
I believe the
Nice.
modern gentlemen say, "Yeet."
Yes,
Yes, they do say
as
it.
as the children of this age say.
Okay.
Yeet.
Both of those javelins strike true, hitting Guy Fieri in the chest. 1, 2, but it's his mecha chest, so he pulls them out.
Don't
as
forget
he
your radiant and
screams.
fire damage.
Yep.
You're
And
within 30 feet of me, so add 2d4.
Oh yeah.
So,
Hold on. At +6 damage. Wait,
Okay.
to each, or is that collectively?
It's basically it's once per turn on a successful attack.
Oh, okay.
okay.
And Christopher Caveman emerges a more modern man.
Okay. As Strahd Fury pulls out the javelins, they shock him with radiant damage, and he goes, "Oh, not cool!" And he throws the javelins to the ground.
No, it's sweets!
What?
All right. Jesus. Okay. So, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Perfect. Do you have any donations this turn?
For me?
For you.
Me?
I think Christopher Caveman is capped at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Solid.
received 3 donations, each of escalating, and the last one was done with like a thing that would.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So then we'll keep moving you up. All right, Foxy.
All right.
You are up.
Okay. Foxy strolls on over here. Whoops. Eyes down, stares down Strahd Fury, goes, "You know what else isn't cool? You, not for one." And
Roasted.
does her great sword, like air guitar thing, and gives a long, dramatic strum, and casts heat metal on Strahd Fieri.
Oh!
And
that's
on his
really smart.
on his suit rather, yeah.
None of you guys
Wait,
can
but his
see.
suit's already on fire, though.
No, it's
Yeah, but
just
now she's trapped him in an
power.
oven.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
just the artwork.
oh, okay.
So
So,
let me just
there are a couple of things that I want you to know. One, Drew and I are sitting at the same table, and above the computer, he's going. Because that's his favorite spell on Earth.
Wait,
two,
so
I cannot believe I didn't think of that. Three, please continue.
like, what was he doing? Because I had a zoom minimizer.
Oh, he's like this.
All right. Okay. Oh, and you know
None of
what?
our arms are long enough to get the proper angle on.
Heat metal also came in really, really handy in the Mage with the Golden Gun.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, one sec. I'm reading the script really quickly because it actually has like other stuff. Oh yeah, definitely second
You're
level.
totally gonna do this the second level,
Yeah.
aren't you? Yeah,
Or
Okay.
yeah, second level. Yeah. Oops, sorry, I think I did it twice.
Turn that man not into a toaster oven, but a real oven.
Okay, so he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
This man's dexterity
It's
is...
a con save.
Oh, it's a con save? Oh, perfect. This
And
man's
also-
con, not bad.
The damage is just damage. The con save is to if you drop the thing you're holding. So he doesn't avoid. He just can't avoid it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's just an oven.
he's just an oven, so Strahd Fieri is just going to take consistent damage as long as you maintain that. So he gets 6 damage done, and he's just like, it burns! Which is wild, because he was still absolutely exuding flame from, like, exhaust pipes, his flame painted on him, his hair was on fire, and he's just like,
Wait, is this what fire
This is
feels
real
like?
heat.
Have I been doing this to
If you
people?
can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen.
Yep.
Ooh,
Terrible.
ooh.
Oh.
Ramsey would be really upset if you were raw. So.
I really
He
would
takes
love
1
to.
psychic damage for that.
You sucked on hot wings.
I desperately want to see a Photoshop version of Gigas, but it's just Gordon Ramsay. And just
Don't
that's
give
powering.
me ideas.
And just that's powering Guy Fieri's suit.
Don't give me any ideas. I can only use my power for evil. And with that, Foxy, is that your turn?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Perfect. Milo.
Have we decided if this whole thing is difficult terrain or if we just move through it?
I don't want to deal with it. Move through it.
Okay. 1, 2,
They technically are allies.
4.
You're just
Yeah.
getting punted everywhere. They're just going, burr, burr, burr,
Well,
burr.
So
Well, it's
I'm
like
going
that-
to. Oh, go ahead.
It's like that one scene from Paper Mario 2, where like all of the dry bones are there, and but you can walk through them. It's just they're everywhere.
Uh-huh,
Gotcha.
that's exactly it.
All right.
It's like you're
Well,
walking through a field of wheat, except it's dogs.
bonus
turn.
action Hexblade's Curse,
Uh-huh.
and then get over here, you big nerd. And I use Lightning Lure.
Nice. Yeah.
Bold, I
You
like
are the
it.
bravest
Lightning
little
lure.
boy in the world.
Bone.
Flash of lightning, strength save, 15. Where is my boy's strength?
I love
Strahd
this
Fieri,
kid.
where is your strength? Roll it. Oh
Oh.
my god.
Oh.
Into me!
Chat, look at me. I'm so
That
tired,
is,
chat.
that is one brave little toaster man.
Okay. Strahd Fieri's mech is tossed through the air 10 feet towards you. You're sure? You're gonna
100%.
stay there? Okay.
I'm here to fight.
You are! Oh, Jesus!
The oven hungers for.
That does
Lord
do
in
an
heaven.
that does do an extra 4 damage because of my curse.
Okay. So
Um,
that was 12 damage?
Yes.
Okay, one moment. Nice. Okay.
Look, I might die, but I'm gonna die fighting.
You are gonna die fighting. It's Johnny's turn.
All right, thanks, kid. You got him closer from me. All right, so Johnny, God help him.
Johnny takes a swig.
He actually, correction, yes,
You might
by
take
the
several.
wonderful blessing of the dear God. Again, another $100 said, chug, chug, chug. Please drink responsibly.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
Larry, the table guy, help me out.
It's me, everyone's favorite friend. So it's a chug, chug, chug. So clearly that means take 3 drinks in quick succession. Hey, Johnny.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Johnny, you feel enlightened. First, you learn to understand the next language that you hear, but don't currently know. It's dog. You learn dog.
Dog works. I was
2,
gonna just say something
Johnny.
abyssal.
Your touch now has the power to bring wilting flowers back to life, and your singing Venus flytrap begins to immediately comes to life and begins to hum. And Johnny, last but certainly not least, you hear a poof behind you at the start of your turn. A beautifully dressed arcane wizard with a lengthy beard appears. It's your best friend. Suddenly, Paulie, the greatest wizard of all time. And he says, hey, Johnny, can I have 5 gold? I got this really great idea.
My man, I can't give you my money. I gave it all to the caveman.
Johnny, what are we friends for if I'm not going to ask you for loans for my crazy scheme?
No,
Either way, go. Oh, wow. That man over there, is his hair silver? Are you selling that? I'd pay 15 silver pieces a pop for that. I could double that on the black market.
I'd talk to him if I were you, Chris, my
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, that's all right. I'll have you talk to him for me. What are best friends for? See you later, pal. And he poops, disappears.
Yeah, bye. Yes. All right, that's Paulie.
Wow.
Wow.
He's your best friend now.
Cool. Great. I think. Anyway, all right, so
Nice guy.
all of that. I guess it's time to run.
So, Ilea, Johnny speaks dog now. What are all the dogs saying?
Nice castle, nice castle. Wow, big mech, love that mech. What a good neck. Look at these tentacles. Love these tentacles. Mr. Caveman, Mr. Caveman, Mr. Caveman. Oh, look, it's a kid, it's a kid, it's a kid. You want me to keep going? I won't.
I got a jest. I appreciate it.
I won't.
So I run up to the big man himself, and with my newly silvered club, I hit him.
You hit him. You hit the guy. Hit the guy.
15.
15 does not hit Stradfieri. Or at least it doesn't hit Mecha Stradfieri. It bounces off.
He's too strong.
Well, damn. All right, then in that
Too
case,
strong.
I'm going to expend a key point and take patient defense.
Smart move. Is that your turn?
It is.
Perfect. Sir Robin.
Oh gosh, it's finally my turn.
Yes, sorry. We're going whole hog.
Oh my god, and I forgot that Peaches is after me. I'm so sorry, Rosie. Alright,
Run up so we get your buffs.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
We need your buffs, man.
Wait, I just got stuck underneath Peaches.
The dogs all start yelling, buffs, buffs, buffs.
Shots,
Buffs.
So now everyone is back within range, and I will cast Guiding Bolt, because I can't reach.
All right.
If I could find my character sheet, I have too many tabs.
Oh man, if only the dogs were attacking for 0 damage and then you just buffed them to real damage. It's like,
I couldn't do that. I can't, Nick.
No. Just...
I looked at your chart and I said, there's no way it'll happen.
It's a 2% chance. There's no way.
This is what things are made of.
You fire it, and it almost hits a dog, and you're like, no! And the divine power fades away, and you're like, cool, no dog was hurt, and the dogs all go, friend. You are now a friend of dogs. Yeah.
Understand dogs, so it works out.
Yep. Peaches and Gritty. You also get a donation. Oh no,
Yeah.
is somebody gonna take Gritty away from us?
No.
No.
I'm gonna make it bigger. If you do, I swear to God.
So wait a minute,
It's
real
the
quick.
gritty.
Give me a hot sec, because first things first, she's gonna move 30 feet to the side.
Okay.
She's gonna move about here. Then she's gonna say, "May the Lord of Peach Cobbler compel you," and she's gonna cast Moonbeam on Guy Fieri.
Okay.
More things on the screen.
Beam the moon! Why not? It's fine!
Beam the moon. Beam the moon.
Alright. How big is Moonbeam? Andrew, you know this by heart, don't you?
It's just a single square.
Oh. It's
Oh,
a
or is it 2 by
it's like a
2?
20-foot radius, right?
No, it's like a 10-foot
Yeah.
radius.
Where'd it go?
2 by 2 by 5-foot radius?
Yeah, so
All right.
it's a 2 by 2. Yeah,
We're just
Moonbeam is
placing it
like
here?
surprisingly small.
Yeah. But it's,
just
Alright.
right,
over the
it's going
laser.
right up
Yeah.
his neck butt.
Love it. Moonbeam in the butt.
In the
Um,
anus department.
In the exhaust fan.
There we go.
Gross.
Okay, that did that. And now next, if you give me a quick moment, my dear Gritty, with a wonderful donation from Mr. Nick, Spaghetti Gritty is now Mecha Strahd size. As we, one moment, sorry.
Kaiju, fight!
No, that
Okay. We're gonna have to switch things a little bit, guys.
Christopher Caveman looks at the expanding Gritty, then looks at.
I'm sorry,
Strahd
what's that
Fieri.
piece? Fantastic.
Okay. All
would
right.
be a type.
There's a lot going on here that I didn't expect or intend.
Welcome to Extra Life.
That's okay. That's okay. Gritty is here.
Then Gritty has what Gritty does best, and where is it? Is going to do Flame Seed attack, which is in range of 60 feet, and it's going to do 1d6 to roll. So let me find that in my sheet.
I can't imagine it's still
No,
a
I
D6.
think that's so funny. I think it's so funny if he's just like, "Bleh." And it's just 1d6 of fire.
Yeah.
She's
Nah,
the
you-
dorkiest kaiju.
He's
Yeah,
strong, but his magic is the same.
So it's 18 to hit, and it did 8 fire damage plus whatever is happening with him at this point.
Okay.
I think it was bludgeoning.
Gritty
It
does
does-
what Gritty
he does
does
gritty
best,
damage. He does
by
Philadelphia
shooting
damage.
a fire
Oh,
pebble at
Philadelphia
us.
damage.
So if that's an attack and not a spell, Gritty is within 30 feet of me and should add 2d4.
Oh, perfect. Add 2d4, please.
How do?
Roll 2d4.
There we go. 2d4 in the chat.
Yeah.
An additional 5. And I will double that to a 10. So we're gonna drop Strahd Fieri by 10 on his turn. Immediately he makes a save against Moonbeam?
Yeah, it's immediately.
No,
Lord!
it's at the start of his turn. He's right.
Is it his turn?
Because it's when a creature enters the spell's area for the first time or starts its turn there. And it didn't enter it, so it takes it at the start of its turn, because otherwise it does that weird thing where it counts double. That was the ruling via Sage Advice. If you want to do something else, go ahead, but that is the way it's intended to be played.
Up to
Okay.
the DM.
I'm gonna do it at the beginning of his turn because, Lord, I have
Yeah,
so
that's
much
fair.
going on, my friends.
And
Okay.
you have a donation.
Just one last thing was Gritty was gonna move up.
All right, move Gritty, and Andrew, it's your turn and it's your donation.
Alright, so I have received $100 from Dear God.
Oh my lord.
Which means 5 very rare candies are going to our party.
Dear God, are you like an assassin or a stockbroker? Like, where do you get this money?
Dear God,
I mean, we're
must,
not complaining and
I'm
you're
not,
having a
I'm
lot of
just
kids, so
concerned.
thank you.
Yes.
no, Dear God must
I mean,
have
I'm
an
flattered.
OnlyFans.
Please donate responsibly. We love you, but like, make sure that the money is money you have.
Yeah.
We got two candies of vitality,
Oh,
one
wow.
candy of glibness, and 2 candies of heroism.
Rollism.
Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, Okay. Drew, can you roll 5d8, please?
You got it. Done.
Okay, good. We don't have any doubles. So,
Is Gritty the hero the world deserves?
no, because they did not specify that it was going to go to an NPC.
Oh yeah, I guess technically he's an NPC, isn't he?
Okay, so, double check my table. Okay, the candies of vitality, which are, they are these little packets of like fruit punch flavored gel, kind of like Gatorade.
Ugh.
Gatorade gels. They are going to go to Johnny and Foxxy.
Ooh.
The 2 candies of heroism, which are these very rich, milky chocolates that are like just like the most tasty chocolates you've ever had. Those are going to go to those are going to go to Christopher Caveman and Milo. And then
I'd like to think that cures some lingering effect we probably had left over from our previous fight.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, like-
whatever possession sickness you had because
Yeah.
you were carried off and like partially devoured by ghosts.
And the candy of glibness, which is a gummy candy shaped like a pair of lips. That is going to go to Peaches.
Ooh, thank you.
So you just see Spanky darting around, hopping off of like the backs of dogs, just stuffing candies into people's mouths.
Oh, it's a lip job.
I don't like that.
Like the lip candies do that.
What does that mean? Says Milo.
I'll tell you when
Strahd
you're
Fieri
older.
goes, it means nothing. No, wait, hang on.
I don't have lips.
This is a family television show, he says as he like slaps dogs off of him
It's
and
not.
fights tentacles.
You had
Yep,
to click
yep.
the 18 plus warning to get here.
Yeah.
I know everyone ignores it, but it's there.
Oh my god.
Sweet Tooth, you still have the rest of your turn.
I do. Sweet Tooth is gonna kind of like nudge some dogs like from around his ankles, and he's going to take out his last red liquor stick, and he's gonna toss it over to Christopher Caveman. He's like, "That was for you, big guy."
Oh my god, you're gonna haste the caveman.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Haste the barbarian. Always.
Alright.
Now, do I
haste
eat
the
that
barbarian.
immediately,
Yes,
or
it
do,
is.
okay?
You don't have a choice. You eat it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He throws it, your mouth opens to go, what's that? And you go, oh!
I'm like, what is
That is
that?
me casting the haste spell on you.
Alright, so, just in time, Christopher Caveman is hasted, and, Sweet Tooth, is that the rest of your turn?
Yes, that is my turn.
Perfect. Mecha Strahd Fieri once again powers up, and he's just like, this is the least bodacious thing I have ever seen. And he's going to make 2 slam attacks against our friends here. So the first one, if I roll a 1 again, I'm gonna close the stream. It's a 5!
But who are you hitting?
5
That's a good
isn't
question.
Yep. Milo, and at the same time, he's rolling a con save against Moonbeam,
One. Yes.
which, God, what's your con, my dude? Con save of 15. Peaches.
My spell save DC is 15.
So meets he takes half damage. So you roll
Yeah.
that damage, and Milo, does he hit you with a 16?
He does.
Okay.
I have a
So
lot of good things. Armor is not one of them.
All right, so we're gonna roll 2. You're gonna take 20 damage.
Okay, that's a lot of damage. I would like to cast Hellish Rebuke.
You can what? Yeah,
Hellish
okay, yeah,
Rebuke.
you're I forgot. You cast it.
Okay,
Go wild.
Cool. Let me cast it. So it's at 3rd level.
Okay.
Because Warlock.
Mhm.
Okay. What? Oh, okay, so no, that's not right. Both of these are. Oh, I think that's the upcast. Okay, so you need to make a dex save, and then it's a total of 28 fire damage if it hits.
Lord. Okay. So Dex, we're gonna go
And half if it doesn't miss.
here.
Also, Drew, I do have donations on when it comes back to me.
Also, that's 1 holy damage.
A 14. What's your
My
what's your
DC is 15.
Oh my god, he takes what, 28 damage?
Yeah, so Strahd hits me, and then I'm like, try me! And erupt in fire.
Oh my god! Thierry looks like that took like just a chunk out of him. He stumbles back. Oh wait, hang on.
I think
He
I
has
also do some extra damage with the weird buff aura. I don't know, do I?
Not an attack.
I
You have-
think
Okay, sure, no worries.
Then roll a
instead he's
d20,
going
so
to
not an
use
attack.
a legendary resistance to just say no thank you.
Okay, he still takes 14.
Yeah,
but-
he just goes, that's too much damage.
Aw, I don't get to do more damage than he does.
His shield kind of
dinner, Fury.
He looks down and he goes, "Whoa, kid!" And his shields go up, but his shields are burned away, and he's like, "Oh shit, what's happening?"
Milo is just like cackling maniacally, like.
And Jesus. On that note, Rosie, what was the moonbeam damage?
He's having fun.
1?
When?
Okay,
One
he takes no
holy
damage. 'cause
damage.
You hear 1 as it like kind of sparks around him, but he doesn't take any damage from it. Okay. He takes 1 damage because he's vulnerable to radiant. Lord,
That's
what's
why I took
happening
it.
here? Okay.
One ouchie.
Oh wait. So, Mecha Stradfieri continues his turn because I forgot that he has 2 strikes. And he is going to roll against. Johnny's right there, and Johnny's been having a bad day, so let's see how much worse we can make it. 25, Johnny. How's that feel?
Oh no!
You don't have to check. Yeah, that hits.
Listen. It's been
1 week.
Wow.
I like how there were multiple different responses to that one thing.
All right, so Johnny, you are gonna take 13 damage as
All right.
Stradfieri brings his mecha fist down onto you. Yeah, and Strahd's gonna take a step out of that moon. Hang on, where's Strahd going? He's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20,
Man, make an attack of
25,
opportunity.
30. You, Milo, and I believe Gritty was Gritty base to base?
No.
Okay. Then Milo, take a attack of opportunity if you wish, and Johnny, take an attack of opportunity if you wish.
Oh.
Sure. I thought Johnny was the one drinking.
Well, no, I need more water. All right, the easy bake oven hits on a 20, and your natural 20 to hit just slaps him, and you both go for the same leg, and you hear a resounding clang as something in there breaks.
My Evan attack also does 4 more damage because of the curse.
Nice. Okay, so right now, 16 damage in total from both of you.
Thanks.
Yes.
Okay, wild. Stradfieri's just not looking great. But he's still
he's not looking like he's about to die yet. But you're getting him there, I promise. And that's your goal.
Okay.
Perfect. So, on that, it's Christopher Caveman's turn.
So
All right.
What's your next age?
Well, you see, my friends, we have reached the age of discovery.
Oh no!
So Christopher Caveman is going to barrel head first towards Stradfieri, and then midway through, he notices the grid. He sees the white background on the dogs. He notices that he himself is just a JPEG. And he pauses. Oh my god. What is this? No. And Christopher just collapses to the ground in a fetal position. Or at least what everyone else perceives as a fetal position, because he knows he can't actually do that.
Since we're running out of time, would you like to take another age?
Yeah, I was gonna say for brevity's sake, I probably should just skip to the next one.
What's the next one?
So he picks himself up and he's like, it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. And with that nihilistic knowledge, Christopher Caveman has ascended to the industrial age.
Yeah!
And he now has his clang is now steam powered.
Hell yeah! Steam powered clang.
So, with newly renewed purpose, or perhaps lack thereof, he is going to attack Stradfieri with his steampunk clang.
Love it. Steampunk clang. Okay, that hits. You do just a 24 damage straight up to Stradfieri, who is now starting to look very bad because you have taken out a whole portion of like knee covering.
Should I just advance a third age?
No.
Yeah, go wild.
Sure. Go ahead.
Okay, so having exposed the kneecaps of Stradfieri's mech, he now Christopher Caveman now understands how they work, and in doing so has ascended to the machine age.
Yeah!
And that will be my turn.
Okay, I don't think that has its own spray. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, it does. I could advance one further.
No, wait until the next turn. We'll get there.
Yeah. All right, and now it is Foxy's turn. Foxy.
Oh boy. Oh man, where do you think you're going?
That's the spirit, Milo says.
Yeah. And let's see. Gosh. All right. Oh, I know what I want to do. Can I do it? Wait, hold on. I'm just doing quick foot math. You know what I'm talking about. All right. Yes. Okay. Foxy, air guitars very delicately on her greatsword, and if I'm successful, she will cast a dissonant whisper into Stradfieri's mind.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know if you want to hear it before or after I try and do that.
Try and do it, but it's definitely the sound that Noah's making.
This careless whispers done very poorly on the spectrum.
Yep.
1 second. Alright, hold on. It was doing the thingamajig. I think I was.
Now I just want to...
Did it work? Oh, wait, hold on. I'm going to do that at 3rd level, sure. Why not?
Play a campaign where Dissonant Whispers is just a bard playing Careless Whisper on a trombone.
All right. So let's see. How much wisdom does Strahd Fieri have? Not a lot. So we're gonna roll 1 d20. A 14. A
Oh no!
He
Oh.
saves. With a save,
It's 9.
he takes 9 damage.
Oh, so he hears it either way. Sorry, I
Yeah.
didn't realize. Oh, okay. So then, what he heard was, "You suck at cooking, yeah, you totally suck."
And he looks off to the distance and he's like, "No, it's not true. I'm the Lord of Flavortown.
It can't be true.
It can't be true." And
More like the Lord of Suck Town.
Yeah.
Milo.
You tell him, Milo.
Christopher Caveman. Christopher Caveman
Dang?
gives
Oh god.
Milo a thumbs up.
Yes, right. I totally forgot. All
Hi,
right.
Milo.
So
Milo, the flyest
Drew,
boy.
Yeah.
I got the donation was $15, which said either count this as 5 $3 rolls or one big one. DM's discretion.
Well, per your request on the last one, and because I was excited and it is DM's discretion, I went with your big roll.
That's cool.
Ooh.
What we got?
So, Nick, at the start of your turn, Milo's standing here looking over at Strahd Fieri. He grabs. You grab a hold of your easy bake oven, ready to strike, and you hear it ding, ding, and the oven just opens. Nothing comes out. You look around, and it's like, what's happening? My oven, it's supposed to summon something, right?
That's worrying.
And then you, and you alone, hear a voice come from the oven. Nothing says lovin' like something from the oven. And Pillsbury says it best. From the oven, you see before you an underbaked, wretched, terrifying Pillsbury dough creature that climbs hand over hand out of the oven. And it reaches towards you. And I utter a disclaimer that's saying that this stream does not condone child violence. It does cover baking equipment. And this eldritch baking equipment, the Pillsbury dough monster crawls out, and it reaches out, and it picks you up by the scruff, and it grabs you by the neck, and it starts to strangle you, and says, "Give me the oven!" And this creature is not a threat to your life, but it is very distracting. And
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's really scary, but he's all of 4 inches tall.
Yeah, no, I mean, in fairness, I'm only 18 inches tall.
Tiny fight.
Baby battles.
Baby
There you go.
oh, a gift for chat, by the way. I found this nice one where he has teeth.
Yeah, I zoomed in for them.
No.
This does just keep getting worse.
Okay, so he's itty bitty. Question: in this campaign, is doffing a potion a full
Bonus
action,
action,
or
baby.
Bonus action. Okay, I will like to do that. To pound a Gatorade, not the whole thing, but the appropriate portion.
You pound the appropriate portion of Gatorade.
Yes.
I did get a screenshot of everybody's reaction to that, and it's the most powerful piece of portraiture I've ever seen.
I thought I was gonna die.
And I am absolutely going to post that later and say, look how much money we raised. Horror.jpg is what I'm
What is the amount that I heal for?
You heal for a greater healing potion amount, so 44 plus 4?
Sure.
Right?
I honestly don't
Go
know.
wild!
Alright, heal for 12.
Alright, 12. Also, I do want to know, it is 11:06. How late are you guys good with going?
I'm good. I'm not gonna sleep.
I'm good till whenever.
This is my second Zoom juice. I'm keep going.
I mean,
We gotta kill Fieri, right?
Like I said, I come to you now at the turn of the tide. I'm not about to just peace out like midway through
All right,
when the
so-
tide's already turned.
with
Cool,
the
okay.
Pillsbury Doughboy just like hanging from my neck, I'm like,
Yeah, because after
Fury! I'm coming for you! And just
Oh,
charge
yeah.
over there.
because clearly after a Fury, we have to contend with that.
Yeah.
That's the next
Tall, I'll
boss.
just squish it.
Have a really big
Okay.
spatula.
Um,
It does follow you.
I'm gonna, yeah, it's on my neck, I figured, so
It is.
I'm gonna easy bake twice.
Easy bake away.
I rolled
You
terribly.
Clang your easy bake oven against Rod Fieri, but he doesn't even notice. He's more like,
I'm distracted by the
Pillsbury
tiny
Doughboy?
Pillsbury Doughboy that's kind of.
yeah, and so is
Yeah.
Strahd Fieri. He's like leaning over, like, what?
What the hell?
What?
The doughboy shouts in your ear, "Give it to me! Give me the oven! Give me the oven!"
Okay. Milo, is there anything else on your turn?
I mean, if possible, just as flavor, I would just be like, and try and swing at the Doughboy.
All right, yeah, Milo is having his own little battle.
Yeah, but no, that's the end of my turn.
Do you want some help? Christopher says.
I think, yeah, sure, whatever.
Oh, okay.
Johnny, you see the horrors around you. Your gaze is dead at this point. Fear tastes like water in your mouth. Dogs surround you. Gritty looms before you. What do you do with your life of horror and suffering?
Channel your inner father.
Dad. This ain't right. Alright. So, what else? What else? Alright. Okay. I guess I'm running forward. Around the dope boy? What?
Around the Doughboy. Yeah. Doughboy is trying to kill him, but that's not your problem.
It just, he looks at him and goes, nope, not now. And,
Less.
just makes another, just chokes up on his club and just whack. Just tries to hit Fury again.
Go for
Oh,
it.
that ain't gonna do it.
Oh,
That's
it ain't
an
gonna
eight.
do it.
Oh, man.
It
All
sure
right.
ain't gonna do it.
Well, you know, that's the best he's got, I guess. I don't know.
Johnny has 2 attacks.
That's right, he does.
Can go again.
All right, I will try again.
I believe in Johnny.
22 to hit.
You hit him.
Yeah.
And you deal 4 damage.
Whole 4 damage.
Flurry of
You
blows.
did it.
Getting another key point.
Yeah.
Flurry of blows.
Do it.
13 and a 23.
The 23 hits.
Nice. So that'll be 9 points of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. Oh boy.
Okay, Strahd Fieri is sparking and crackling, and you're just beating his legs to death. It's kind of terrifying. And is that your turn?
I need to step away briefly, but I'll be right back.
Got it.
Out of curiosity, can I spend one more key point to try to make that a stunning strike?
Yes? I thought spending a key point was a bonus action. Solid, just when you hit, go, do it.
Alright. Stunning strike. When you hit with a melee attack, you can spend 1 key point to make the target stunned until the end of your next turn. It fails a con saving throw.
Alright, it's gonna be difficult to fail a con saving throw, but if this guy can, he will. 17.
Good.
Alright.
And Johnny is out of key points.
Oh, Johnny. Oh, but
Oh, no.
Johnny.
Oh, Johnny.
You're like, oh no, my keys, my keys.
My keys are my
Go,
keys.
Johnny, go!
And that's gonna be it for him.
Sear Robin, chaos abounds.
I
Evil
will-
demons walk through the world. What do you do?
I will stay as resolute as always. I'll move to right there. If the map would stop moving when I'm trying to move, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
I'm having the same thing happen that happened to Nikki earlier. It's very annoying.
Reloading. Maybe.
Yeah, I've reloaded twice. It just refuses. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
But I will stand there, resolute as always, and more importantly, bringing everyone back within my extra 2d4 aura, which is going to be important if a certain somebody fails to save. I point directly at Strahd Fieri and I shout, "You are an idiot sandwich!"
Oh boy.
Casting compelled duel.
Okay. Okay. Wisdom save?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. That's a good thing to ask for him because this boy likes donkey sauce. He's not too wise. Roll for me, fool! Jesus, Lord in heaven.
Yes.
There is no
Dear Robin
Holy
is
Lord.
now compelled to duel you. He looks at you and he goes, "No, you are an idiot sandwich." What kind of accent was that?
I'm also okay. So wait, I'm actually past battle knife. This is the first time I've gone up this high. So 1 second. I need to see what weapon I'm having in my hand, and holding my action or holding my attack because that was only a bonus. So my weapon now.
As a quick aside, for Peaches and Sweet Tooth, if you have something to do other than attack Stradfieri, that would probably be a good call. Because if you hurt him, then the compelled duel ends. So I'd imagine that you probably want to at least have him spend the 1 turn attacking him.
Yeah, let him go through you. Though conversely, if he tries to go through them, I'm fine losing my ready for them to whack him. But that's neither here nor there. But yes, I am now up to battle list.
Nice.
Which I have to 2-hand. And I'm holding the attack for when he moves in range. I'll slap him.
Holding the mighty whisk of justice.
I end my turn, so Peaches.
Changing things around a little bit. She's gonna just chill where she is, and she's gonna cast Cure Wounds on herself at like what level? At a 3rd level, because why not?
All right. You heal yourself
wow.
up. And what does Kaiju Gritty do?
Do we know if Gritty can hold his action?
I mean,
I can't imagine there's a reason he wouldn't.
Sure, why not? You don't see intelligence in
All right.
Gritty's eyes.
You barely control Gritty.
Gritty will just get in range of Fieri and hold an action until he, I guess, tries to attack someone down here, I guess? Well, the action will be Flame Seed again.
Okay. So when Stradfieri attacks.
Yeah.
He will. Okay, good. So where do you want to put him?
Like roughly there, probably. Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Perfect. Sweet Tooth. Lord, this is not what you signed up for back in the confectionery school.
It's not. Sweet Tooth, he sees what's going on, and he just, throws his hands up, alright, well, that's that. He's just gonna sit down, he's gonna pet some dogs, and that's his turn.
Perfect. Alright. On Mecha Stradfieri's turn, his mech goes, all of you are worthless, bad chefs, stinky, no good, and he pulls out a sub sandwich and he takes a huge bite of it. And as he swallows, he lets out a gnarly, noxious sandwich breath.
oh no.
So I need everybody in a 30-foot cone from Stradfieri. So that is going to catch, I'm going to center it on Milo. So it's going to get Monster Doughboy, Sear Robin, and Christopher Caveman. I need all of you guys to roll me a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, please.
And what's the effect?
Hey.
I will let you know after I know what everybody's saves are.
Is Spaghetti Gritty also in this?
You said a con save? Or
Con
yeah,
save,
con
yeah.
save.
15.
Funny.
Okay, so Noah makes the save. Nick and Christopher Caveman, they just make it. I misread that. So you guys are going to take half as much damage here. So we're going to go up to 4, 8. Each of you. Oh, you guys are so lucky.
Oh boy.
Each of you are going to take 13 damage. Does Milo die?
13, you said?
Yeah, 13.
No, I'm fine. I just drank a potion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I got 9 left.
If I'm raging, do I take half of that?
It is poison damage. Does your rage protect you from poison?
I don't think so.
No, taking a look, it does not.
Okay. So my version of Hellish Rebuke is missing its trigger, but in the text it says the creature that damaged you. Is it damaged with an attack, or just a creature damages me?
I'm gonna say damages you with an attack, because this dude just breathed on you. It's not like you are moving to defend yourself.
Okay. It's a spell. It shoots fire. I don't know what's up.
Yeah, no, he just breathed on you with really nasty
it's got a
breath
range
that it
of
almost
60
killed
feet,
you.
so I don't think that's gonna touch me.
I'm resistant, and I made the save, so I take a quarter or nothing.
You're gonna take a quarter of the damage.
Okay,
Why
so
not?
then I take 6.
Yep, you take 6 damage, and you're like, wow, your breath fucking reeks.
I'm a machine. Your poison means nothing.
Very true.
You are
but
still
he
an idiot sandwich who has eaten an idiot sandwich.
Did attack you, so he has fulfilled at least that qualifier. And let me roll a quick d6. Interesting. Okay. Christopher Caveman, it is now your turn.
Before that, I did just check. It is a reaction I take in response to being damaged by a creature within 60 feet of me that I can see.
Then destroy him, Nick.
I would like to respond in kind.
Yeah, just burp on him.
Raccoon! DC 15
dexterity
or 21 fire damage.
Who did?
And
It'll
Kylie.
break the compelled duel,
Sorry,
but it stopped
Greasy.
him from moving, so I'm all for that.
Gritty gets
we're
his
gonna
held
attack
action.
him on our turn, so.
Yeah. I just want him to be close enough that I can actually reach him on my turn. He keeps moving.
Totally. And he did stop.
He doesn't save. He takes.
Oh.
Oh man. Okay, so altogether that's 12 plus 9 plus 6. 27. All right. He looks terrible. He looks like he's falling apart, and the dome on his chest where the soul of Gordon Ramsay is trapped is beginning to crack. Mr. Caveman, what do you do with this information?
He
Do you
advances
advance
through the
1A?
ages.
Well,
Yeah,
yes.
perfect.
Christopher Caveman is looking at the cracked cage and thinks, you know what would go good with this? Some jazz.
Here!
We got there! The Jazz Age!
The Jazz Age!
Not only that, but he's like, well, wait, music's great, but it's not gonna help me get up there. I've got it. What if? No, wait, that's not enough.
All right.
Wait, I have it.
Space Age!
Okay, yeah, Space Age. Oh my god, we have liftoff.
A caveman
For
goes
Caveman
home.
gains a jetpack for the duration of the game.
There we
He
go.
flies now.
He flies now.
Oh
So
my god.
Christopher Caveman, newly equipped with his jazz clang, is going to fly up and hit Guy Fieri right in the containment chamber for the soul that he has imprisoned
Perfect.
of Gordon Ramsay.
I would like for you to roll your attack with advantage, please, because that was so beautiful. Oh, you get 3 attacks. You're hasted. Oh, Lord.
Oh no.
Okay.
Ah,
So
Yeah, 2 of those did hit. So you do 18. Oh,
Yes,
thunder damage.
Yeah. He is
Thunder!
magic now.
Thunder!
Thundercats!
Okay.
He's also
So-
within 30 feet, so add 4d4. No,
Oh my God,
2d4,
add-
2d4, 2d4,
Add
2d4.
2d4
Only
radiant
2d4.
damage, please. Oh my God.
It's time for me to get all up in your jazz.
5 more damage.
Okay. With the additional radiant damage, how does Christopher Caveman destroy the containment field, killing Strahd Fieri in a single devastating blow?
I call this one the Jammer. Christopher Caveman jumps onto the container and just while he's gripping onto it with his hands, because he is a caveman, he uses his feet to operate the saxophone and blasts it so loud that the containment field shatters. And he does it, after which he does a backflip and lands on the ground, which he didn't need to do because he has a jetpack, but he did it anyway.
Oh my God.
Bloody stream plays.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. You know what? That was in fact what he was playing.
Oh.
The most.
I would have played that, but that is copyrighted.
Yeah.
So
Thanks,
Strahd
EA.
Fieri screams as his body is torn to pieces as the containment field fails, and the tortured soul of Gordon Ramsay shoots out of the containment field, glass shattering everywhere as he rises into the air and ascends through the ceiling, going, "The Lord of Flavortown has been defeated!" For a moment, only a moment, there is silence. Except for, like, you know, the Pillsbury Doughboy that's still trying to, like... but, you know, he's not quite big enough, and Milo, at this point, you're like, whatever, I'll deal with it later.
All right, I totally forgot to help with that.
No worries.
Christopher Caveman, you feel a pulsing darkness around you.
Uh-oh.
A voice
This is comfortable.
sounds in your head. There must always be a lord upon the throne of Flavortown. Do you accept your new role as the Dread Master of Evil Cooking?
Christopher Caveman is quiet. He looks to his friends. He looks at the devastation of dogs, tentacles, and insects that lays around him.
Really?
And then he realizes, no, I don't have to play your game.
I'll do it.
I can see through time.
Milo has.
Christopher
Well, I will
Caveman.
take on this burden, Milo. You are so young.
My burden.
No,
Christopher Caveman says no.
Christopher Caveman says no. There's a lot more that he's clearly missed a lot. He doesn't want to miss out on life anymore.
Amazing.
Beautiful.
As you say no, all of the evil is cleansed from Flavortown. The the
Sorry,
dogs
Milo.
disappear. Milo, you are not cleansed, surprisingly, and neither is your Easy Bake Oven. But the Pillsbury Doughboy is shredded to pieces before you, and your soul consumes his, and you are now the owner of Pillsbury.
I like to think that that was not part of the cleansing. It's just like that's going on, and I turn just like, okay, cool, back to normal.
Milo's not evil. He's eldritch. It's different.
The castle itself doesn't become any less like, you know, evil, dark, scary, but Johnny, all of your curses go away. Sweet Tooth, your sanity returns a little bit. You're like, okay, I can go home. Sear Robin, you look around and you feel the pleasing warmth of your god saying,
dude, nice. What the heck was happening there? Peaches, you're like, oh, this is fantastic. As Callie returns to their regular form, no longer hideously distorted in the shape of Philadelphia.
We're gonna have to talk about that later.
And Foxxy, your wild magic sniffles finally come to an end.
Does
You
she
feel
stay
at
blue?
peace. Yes, unfortunately.
Dang it.
And Christopher Caveman, you now own this castle. It's yours. But like, it's not evil anymore. So that's great. A rainbow passes over Castle Flavorloft, and with that, we
The more you know.
are going to end our Flavortown adventure. For the rest of you, give me a 1-minute epilogue. What happens to your characters after this? Nikki, what does Foxxy do with the rest of her days?
Well,
Sentence is what I meant, not 1 minute.
she returns home to Orangewood, where her backup bards Blue and Blue, who she thinks are brothers, are very happy about her new change up in her style.
I forgot Foxxy was from Orangewood! Oh my god! Okay, Rosie, does Peaches get to go home?
Peaches goes back to her beloved diner, but every night she has terrible, terrible nightmares of the Pillsbury Doughboy choking that small boy, and Gritty will never be the same.
All right. Andrew, what happens to Sweet Tooth?
All right, Sweet Tooth continues his candy selling business. He actually, before everyone parts ways, he gives everyone invoices for the candies that Spanky fed them.
Yeah! Amazing.
I think we all pay
Always
from
the
Johnny's
hustle.
money that he gave the caveman.
Yeah, Johnny just Christopher just gives you all of Johnny's money. He has no use for it.
Yeah, and then eventually when he returns to the mountain regions north of Flavorloft, he gets a very stern talking to from Spinky's dentist about feeding his monkey candy.
Amazing. All right, Johnny.
Well, apparently Johnny goes back to his wife Charlotte.
Oh,
And then he goes back and he remembers, wait, your name's Teresa.
Oh God, Mom, Dad, I'm sorry if you're watching. I do apologize.
I'm not. Well, I am. Police. Yeah, what happens to him?
No, he goes back, talks to, all of his other buddies back in the brewery and goes, "You're not gonna believe the kind of stuff I found over there." And they're like, shut up, Johnny, you didn't find anything. And he goes back to just, keep searching, I guess, and goes back to find more stuff to brew.
Solid. All right, Milo, what happens to you? And I'm going to give you full freedom, whatever you want, my dude.
So I've got two roads here. The first one is, Foxxy, do you mind if Milo just comes along?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Milo doesn't really have a place to go back to. He's sort of just been wandering the multiverse via this for a while.
Well, come on. I mean, one question for you. Would you consider yourself a tenor, a bass?
I don't know. I play a mean tambourine, though.
You're hired. Come on.
Okay. So I would tag along. And I guess stick with that traveling band. I don't know if Foxy's a good influence on this demon child or not, but he felt a kindred spirit and was like, I got nowhere else to be. And so, yeah, you go. That will be his ending. He'll go that way. The other possible path is you say no, and he just spends his time in Flavorloft slowly growing in power.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, I love that. Next year, Flavorloft 2, Milo's Revenge.
It could be some combination of the two. If we wandered off with Foxy until Foxy dies of whatever old age, and then comes back to Flavorloft.
Oh,
absolutely.
Lord.
She wants to know more about that easy bake.
Return to Flavorloft.
All right, Noah, where does Sear Robin find himself in his?
Sear Robin, always a wandering pots and pans robot to help those ignored by Strahd Fieri. His winners keep winning bullshit, now dispelled. He goes and finds the losers who really do need the help and the free publicity, and actually lifts them up. Except when he comes to certain bakeries, which are unfortunately filled with far too many demons and cannot be exorcised alone, where he tries to get others to help with such things as the Dark Lady Amy's bakery.
So,
Incredible.
As a quick aside, there was one unresolved donation since it never came back to Milo. And it was from Dear God of an amount of $100 with the request, can this Easy Bake Roll be between 45 and 50? So, Drew, would you roll 1d6 plus 44? I think that does it.
What are y'all doing?
Hello, it's me, Larry the Table Guy. And I'm bringing to you number 50. So, Milo.
As we're leaving, if I may.
Yeah, of course. Please.
Okay. As we're leaving, and the realm of Flavorloft lies abandoned, Milo takes one last look back, and the Easy Bake Oven just goes, ding. The door opens up, and the Batter Witch Betty Crocker herself emerges from the accursed contraption.
Shut the front door.
She looks down at you, pats your head, and says, "Very good," and then strides off towards the castle, her domain claimed for the future.
Milo waves
Bye,
goodbye
Andrew.
as he goes through the portal.
Bye, Andrew.
Bye-bye.
It does say by the rules of this text, she has to cast a high-level spell or two, so I'm pretty sure she just drops a meteor on the castle to remodel.
No, she casts Wish, and the castle is remodeled.
All the branding changes.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
the branding immediately changes. Lord.
Somehow this is worse.
Okay.
So if there's ever a
upon
Flavorloft
seeing
2, we know who the king of the
that,
castle
we know who the
is.
king of the
Yeah.
castle is. Jesus. Okay. Christopher Caveman, take us home. What do you do with your remaining life? Because your
Christopher-
house has now been stolen by Betty Crocker.
Christopher Caveman feels a deep, burning rage for a fleeting moment before realizing that in all of this time, he's advanced beyond the need for vengeance, beyond the need to eat, drink, sleep, or even breathe. Christopher Caveman has reached the Neolithic age. He is now immune to disease and can no longer die of old age. But he doesn't know that. So instead, he chooses to wander the realm, imparting his classical knowledge of foods, like hit this food with a rock, it will make it taste better. Or don't do that. Why are you adding time? That's stupid. How dare you? He just travels the realm as a wandering chef whose taste can never be satiated and whose mind is ever expanding.
So, we end tonight's stream with Christopher Caveman reaching apotheosis and is now, if we ever return to Curse of Flavortown, a god on this land.
So we have the positive and negative forces of Flavorloft.
Yes.
Yes. Wow.
So then Betty Crocker is the negative, or
Yes.
is Christopher?
Oh,
Okay.
yes. 1000% yes.
There is a god and there is a devil.
There is a god and there is a devil.
Betty Crocker and Cookie Chris.
I would like to do one last thing before we go and close up.
I've got a whole sign-off thing, so but go ahead and do your thing.
Sure. I am going to do a quick donation of my own to this stream, specifically to Nick Roth for hosting all of this and for doing all the work of Extra Life for so long, and I'm going to bring us up from $2,293 up just to
I think you're
you're
reading the other half.
You're reading the wrong
No.
side.
What happened?
We're currently at
Where?
2731.08.
No, 2731.08. Damn, where's all this happening? My stuff isn't uploading.
Yeah, the 2293 was our old goal, and we
Jesus.
surpassed it by almost
my God.
$500.
Yeah.
Well, I was just going to say that I'm going to bring it up to the next 100, so I'm going to be putting that up to 2,800 USD for today.
Okay.
Thank
you.
2800. And I want to let you guys know, since all of you were here, that over the course of this stream in particular, we raised, so 2,700, sorry, 280.
Do you want the
Why?
difference?
Yes, I want the difference between what we raised and what we did, because my stuff is not working.
What was the old number?
2731.08.
It was
Yeah, the previous
777 the minute that we started. So we
Okay.
raised $2,023.
Holy wow.
Goodness gracious.
I think
Thank
that's
you,
slightly
everybody.
off, but it's very damn close.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get out of
Once
that
it gets
screen,
up
Drew.
to 2008. So here, come here.
Yeah.
Well,
You don't belong on that screen. Get out of that screen.
Why?
No,
Get out of that screen.
Oh,
So, yeah, thank you all for playing, for doing such a wonderful job of being good sports for crazy stuff that happened. Chat, you guys did a unbelievable job with your donations, with your jokes, with your participation. Thank you so much for watching us and for creating the most insane D&D game that I have ever DM'd, ever been a part of, and probably ever will be again, because I'm going to immediately fall asleep for 1,000 years after this.
Okay, Ilea. We'll see you next year.
Yeah, that sounds
Ilea every year for this.
No.
and praise the dear God.
Yeah,
Praise
and
dear God.
Dear
Praise
God.
the dear
Dear
God.
God?
Dear.
I know you can't see my
Dude.
hands, but
What in God's name?
Like half
Oh, dear
of
God.
today's
Thank
donations
you.
Dear
were from
God's
him.
name.
Yeah.
yeah,
So much.
I am. He is the reason that Christopher Caveman has ascended to godhood.
He's going to be personally responsible for like 4 final boss tiers. At the next one. So, as a quick aside, this is something I realized the other during the break. I have a running total perk that for every $50 past 100 I raise, I add an additional phase to the final boss of Opposistance. So we're currently sitting at like a 10 phase boss fight.
Oh no.
Nick.
Yes. This is what I get for making it scale linearly. I was like, at worst, we get like $400 and I have to do like 8 phases. That's fine. Now I'm here at 661 and it's like, okay.
So you're starting the game in half an hour, right?
No, but they'll probably get to the final boss a lot earlier than they're expecting.
Oh boy.
Okay, so as a quick wrap up before everybody says their specific goodbyes, this is the end of our broadcast day, but we will be back at 9 a.m. tomorrow, starting with Prince Charm Inc., and it'll actually be 9 a.m. tomorrow as compared to the weird, like, staggered start that this was. And that will be the Fairy Tale Temp Agency. I will also be playing in that one as Prince Byron Beauchamp with the DM of Kristen Ippolito. Then after that, we are going to be taking a bit of a break from D&D and instead doing D&D themed Jackbox games and other mini games. I've also invited Drew or Ilea to come back and finish their Jeopardy game. Their choice if they actually want to do it, but I thought that was a neat idea if they have the
Oh
time.
Lord, I tortured y'all enough with that.
But there's the other
I'll do it.
half.
I mean, it was
Okay,
fun.
fine.
I don't consider it torture.
Then after that, we wrap up the day with Opposistance, which is our young adult post-apocalypse novel turned movie, starring Drew Schapow as Liz Wizardine, the chosen one. And we'll probably have the longest boss fight in Extra Life history. And that is probably including the one from last year that was actually 7 boss fights.
It'll probably be mostly boss fight.
Honestly,
By volume,
that
yeah.
entire stream is going to be a boss fight, Nick.
No, I have to do the first part where the sacrificial lamb character dramatically dies.
Ah, yes.
That can be part 1 of the boss fight.
No, that'll be the start, yeah.
Join us tomorrow night as I desperately battle to go to work on Monday.
We should have taken off work on Monday.
I will try and do this properly so that the start time just moves forward instead of the end time moving backward. That being said, there is a point where that no longer becomes possible. Partially because I need to put some amount of preamble, and partially because if people keep donating, they keep adding phases.
It's gonna be a phase every other round.
Nick, do you need me to make more art
If
for
you want
your
to,
phases?
but otherwise I was going to do it myself.
I'll wake up in the morning and let you know.
Okay, cool. No, the phases don't cancel each other out. They have to go in sequence. Haven't you ever fought a boss before? No, I made this mistake, and I have to live with it once. I won't make this mistake next year. This is how I learn.
Emphasis. Once.
What?
I have made other mistakes before, and not repeated them. For example, the giant hammer.
Another example, this stream used to be nonstop.
And I used to run the whole goddamn thing myself.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll be streaming all day tomorrow, and there will be additional D&D content for you to consume, submit, obey. So yeah, if you want to see additional shenanigans and help us crack the 3,000 mark, then that would be fucking fantastic. We are planning on I had one potential final goal prepared on the off chance we might have crossed this, and I was like, is it too much of a leap? I don't know. It seems like a lot. Because I expected us to get to we're at 31 or 20 or like 2,400 or something like that. But now we're here at 2,800, and the actual goal seems a lot closer. I was thinking of setting the final goal at 3,161, because that would put us in the top 500 teams, beating out Team Hasbro.
Wow.
Damn.
That would
Dreams
be
for tomorrow.
something.
Dreams.
Yes.
Dreams are made of.
All right. So I guess everybody, if you would like to say your goodbyes for the night, and also, I guess if any of you want to pitch social media or other places that they could see you, that's totally fine. Anyone?
Let's go around in a circle. Nikki, you first.
Sure. So first off, hi again. It's Nikki. Played Foxxy Ginger, Valorous Bard. And just wanted to thank you guys so much. Those of you who support us in chat and those of you who donated. This is actually my first year, running with the Goon Platoon. Pardon me. Gosh. Goon Platoon.
8 hours, 9 hours of playing.
For the past year or so, I've just watched and been in awe of their greatness, and now I'm playing with them, which is super, super cool. And I came into it being like, okay, yeah, my first time around, I'm going to do my best. And I ended up almost making my whole goal that I initially set before the stream even started. So then I got it further, and then you guys are just supporting us even further. And it's just so mind-boggling, and I cannot word, because yes, 8 hours of gameplay, but it's not nearly as bad as I'm sure 8 hours of of DMing and running this. So just want to thank Ilea and Drew also,
Lord.
and Nick and everybody here who's put so much work into this to make it happen.
We are clocking 14 hours of stream time today.
Whew.
You're crazy.
But thanks.
Thank you. Rosie?
Hi. Thank you so much. This was also my first time being on the stream, and I would be delighted to come back because this was doggy a ride. I played Peaches Vanderlane, and I had a great time. I also do TikTok. I'm on Levian Rosie. I do mostly cosplay and body positivity stuff. But again, thank you, Ilea and Drew and everyone behind the scenes. To our friends, there will be Christmas cookies and Hanukkah cookies on the way.
Aw.
Right.
For people
Thank
who
you
don't
again.
speak French, how do you spell La Vie en Rosie?
It's like the
Tag
song.
in the chat.
Yeah, I will type it in the chat.
There you go.
All right. Josh, after your hours of playing today.
Oh yeah, this was absolutely fantastic. Extra lives are always a highlight of my winter, of my year, really, and it's always a joy to be a part of it. And I really did dig the multiple campaign thing. It allows me to get more creative, get more ridiculous, get more stupid. And that's something I can always get behind. Thank you, Ilea. Thank you, Drew. And thank you, Nick, for allowing me to be a part of this experience. It is a long haul, but it is 110% worth it. This is the very first year I have not only met, but in fact tripled the goal that I set for myself for fundraising. And I am eternally grateful to everybody who donated. It is just a fantastic experience. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at the local Braffman. That's the local, as in around. Braffman, which is my last name, B-R-A-F as in Frank, M-A-N.
All right. Noah?
Oh yes, so I am not actually Sir Robin. I'm a real person underneath all of this armor.
Oh, a real boy.
I'm not
When were you going?
super great for wear at the moment, but
When were you going to tell me this, Noah?
yeah, I'm sorry. So yeah, hi, I'm Noah. I played Sir Robin. This is my first time rolling with this crew, though I've watched them and broken Nick's games via Lizard Wizards for a few years now.
I'll see you tomorrow, by the way.
Yeah, Drew, by the way, where's your donate page? Yeah, this is a lot of fun. I was, when Drew and Ilea reached out to me and said, hey, do you want to play in our Guy Fieri-based game, both of them knowing how much I've spent a lot of time trashing on Guy Fieri and my deep love of food. This is great, and as everyone knows, in this really tough year, it's really nice to share stuff with old friends and new. So thanks, guys, and everyone else have a great night. So whoever's talking next, tag, you're it.
Let's pop Kelly.
Sure. So, like Ilea said, my name's Kelly. This is also my first year hanging out with the Goon Platoon, and you guys blew me away. I set a goal, and you nearly tripled it, so thank you so much. I had a real blast playing. Hope to come back another year. You can find me on Twitter at the Cosmic Corvus, and on Twitch at the same, twitch.tv/the Cosmic Corvus. I'll pop that into the chat. I do some game streams. Come by and hang out if you want.
Nice. And Andrew?
Hey, I'm Andrew. I played Sweet Tooth, the Goliath Wizard today. And this was also my first year streaming with the Goon Platoon. I've had the great pleasure of knowing all these guys for a long time now. Some of these people I've known for pretty much 10 years. And, it's always a pleasure to sit down, have a game with them. I want to thank everyone who donated. We exactly tripled the initial goal that I'd set, and it was a lot of fun playing playing with the candy gimmick. As for my socials, you can find me on Twitter at Rakolai_, and right here on Twitch at twitch.tv/Rakolai. I sometimes stream games. Mostly, I just mod for some channels for other TTRPG streamers, such as Joshua Simons or Critical Bard. And the character portraits that you saw in today's stream were also drawn by me. And if you're interested in getting one from yourself, I do take commissions. So hit me up.
Do it.
Andrew is the real MVP. He drew a portrait for nearly every age of Christopher Caveman.
Yeah, outside the ones that were just completely impractical.
Yeah, and I am thrilled that we got to display all of his amazing work for you today.
Seriously, guys, commission him. You won't regret it.
Yeah.
Every part of Sear Robin is a different piece of kitchen stuff. He's literally a Pots and Pans robot.
I can make him bigger to show that off here one sec.
And for those of you tuning in late, like, just so you know, Foxxy was not always blue. That was something that happened as a result of the wild magic. She's also, Rosie beige, but midstream, Andrew went and changed it. So that's how crazy good he is.
That was really good.
So
Yeah,
It's hard to look at Pots robot.
that is impressive. I did not realize how specific that was.
But thank you, Andrew, for everything you've done for the stream. It's absolutely incredible. So
Good stuff.
Drew, or as you've been known today, Larry the Table Guy.
Hey, Internet. My name is Drew. I don't have any social media following, but I do come here every year for as long as possible to help my bud Nick Roth with his stream. And I just want to say thank you so much from the bottom of all of our hearts, from me, from Ilea, from all of our players. We really appreciate you guys coming along with us, having a good time, donating, not donating, just being here. We appreciate you. And we hope you had a great time and a good amount of laughs. To the players, love you guys. You're amazing, each and every one of you. Newcomers, oldcomers, experienced veterans, all the same. We actually had a lot of new players this year, and we wanted to. We're happy to expand the Goon Platoon crew.
I'm psyched.
Specifically to Josh and Nick, who I've been doing this with for 6 years. Let's keep doing it. Can't wait for year 7. Nick, congratulations on your promotion to Goon Commander.
Yes. That's why I have the hat.
And last but certainly not least, and most importantly, I actually just wanted to take a minute to highlight Ilea and all of the work that she did for this stream. She volunteered out of the goodness of her heart to host this when I had a panic attack and was like, I don't know if I want to run D&D on stream. And she said, I'm doing it. We're doing it together. And she's put in a lot of hard work. All of the like ridiculously hastily but expertly photoshopped phantom chefs, all of the maps, all of the actually like individually like created maps and backgrounds for this game were done by her.
You have raised the bar on like polish of what a actual Extra Life campaign is meant to look like. Because this is just so far up and above what it has ever been.
And so
Nick, it's because I'm crazy.
Crazy
Ilea,
like a fox.
I love you, and thank you for doing this. Sorry, I have one more thing. Last, as I always do, to Nick Roth, the commander, thank you for doing this every year. And I'm glad we've exceeded your expectations yet again.
It is
and we will again,
unironically a
hopefully,
pleasure.
in the future.
Yes. I wasn't sure how this year was going to go because it's so different, both structurally and because of like everything happening in the world, and like a lot of people don't have as much financial stability as they usually do. But I was like, you know what? Fuck it. We're just going to give this our all. Make sure that we are still putting joy in the world and see what we can do. And even if no one enjoys it but us, it's still a good thing to do. And we came out here and I'm like, all right, I'm going to set a reasonable goal and set the $1,000 goal. And then as I was like, you know what? I'm setting up a raffle. Maybe I could push it. And so I even before the stream started, like I saw we were getting something. So I bumped it up to like, let's try and push for that 10,000 lifetime. And I'm like, maybe we won't get it. I'm honestly not sure. This seems a little ambitious. That'll put us middle of the road for our years. It'll beat 3 and lose to 2. So, and here we are, barely halfway through. And we are already almost, we're over $500 more than the previous record. And, well, wow. I know we owe that almost entirely to Dear God, but still, like, yes, Dear God. It's a lot, and I will do more of a full thing at the end of tomorrow when this is actually wrapping up. But holy shit, everybody! Thank you for coming, and I hope to see most of you tomorrow. Also, thank you for everyone who showed up from Krusty Doggo's raid and stayed. Like, I have that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Like, when there's a raid of that scale, a third of them stuck around, and like that is notable.
Yeah.
Especially because they came in mid Jeopardy, didn't they?
No, they should have.
It was around when we were starting the third segment.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But yeah, that was. Woo. Thank you all. I'm very happy to have met everybody, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Love you
Okay.
all.
So
We good?
I guess I'll say my goodbyes.
Go ahead.
Thank you guys for playing. I wanted to throw up before this started, and I wanted to throw up at dinner, but I didn't, and I'm glad, because all of that nervousness was genuinely justified. All of you are absolute menace to handle. There were so many dogs. There were so many dogs and tentacles and things coming out of Easy Bake Ovens. I am going to be so thankful to go back and just play a regular D&D game where I'm not DMing. My God. But really, I'm glad you guys all had fun. I'm so utterly blown away that we managed to get so many donations, and I'm just glad that you guys had fun at my table and that people enjoyed watching enough to make my table crazier. Nick, thank you for trusting Drew and I to put this together.
I trust you more than most other people, so good job.
Lord, dear God, why? And Drew, thank you for helping me with everything. I would not have done this without you.
Yeah.
And
Teamwork.
Dear
Make up
God,
one page.
dear God, you're going to be officially another god in the pantheon of whatever happens in my D&D for Flavortown.
I feel like
on.
much how Desert Bus has like houseboat tier of like, oh yes, this went for $5,000, or Madness, which was like the however many $100. I feel like going forward, we're always going to have the Dear God tier, which is probably just $100 in a single donation, and people should just like have a plan for a Dear God tier.
Yeah. Dear God, thank you for making my first stream as a host literally the wildest thing ever. And thank you to every single other donator from a couple cents all the way up to Dear God's Madness.
Dear God's Madness. That's the name of the tier.
That's the name of the tier. That's
Dear
perfect.
God's Madness.
You guys have made it an incredible night. And at exactly 12 a.m., I'm finally just going to say, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Good
Bye.
night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Stay safe.
Night.
Oh shit, this is the wrong thing.
Nick, you were supposed to like do it all professional and stuff.
I did. I have it toggled over to the now showing, and I meant to change this afterwards, but everything's slow and shitty. And so here's the Flavortown poster. There we are. Come on. Toggle.
There you go.
There we go. Boom. Cool. There. That's proper. Good night.
Good
Good night,
night.
everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
That was something special.